Oh, Zubi. Yeah, I know my mic's muted. I'm still getting set up. Just give me 1 minute. I just came back home, so yeah, now. And obviously, hello Raiden, hello Yuki, hello Thrice, hello Lapara. I hope everyone's doing alright today. I joined the 300k gang. The combat power? I mean, it could be different things, but I'm assuming combat power. Alright, let me toss invites for the thing. Yeah, let me turn off the T situation as well. I won Sakura like 2 hours ago, so surely he's gonna be around. Got my second bracelet? Nice. Hurricane stun and loan debt, that's, yeah. Very, how North American of you, honestly. Okay, let me switch to PvE. There we go. But yeah, had some couple of things to do today. Still have stuff to finish, but I'll just finish it after stream. How high is the frame gen on this? The clouds are not clouding. No, it's just that the clouds... I don't have the clouds on the highest quality, so they appear to be a bit pixelated when I come in contact with them. Yeah, that's just my cloud settings. And hello, Shoshi. I mean, I do have frame gen on though, but it... Like, the frame gen doesn't kick in on this. Yeah, my FPS is capped on without the frame gen anyways. I'm at 60. But yeah, also still in the process of remaking the emotes. I'll have a couple come online after stream, just have to finish them. I mean, I was literally in the middle of like finishing making one before stream, as you can see here. There you go. So look forward to that, I guess. See if I'll ping Sakura again. I'll do it. I'll be the one to ping this guy twice in 5 minutes. Also, if someone else from chat wants to come, honestly, I reckon we'll have enough DPS, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna put up the group finder. 100 mil before I craft my own guard. Godspeed, player. Wishing you the best. Yeah, I'll grab the Chanto, I guess. Well, 70 blacksmiths is what's making me give it a try. I honestly, I mean, obviously it does make it more likely to succeed, right? But a lot of people have taken the bait, and let me just say, good luck. I wish you the best. At the end of the day, as long as you believe hard enough, I'm sure you'll manage. 100 times 0 is still 0. Yeah, type shit, you know? You automate the process, crystal pick up and hold. Line up and then press F, it's just 3 missiles out. So, obviously you have to like have the mirror out like a bit in advance, and the beam has to hit either your front or your side. If it hits you in the back, the mechanic will fail. Yeah. If it splits in 3, it's because the missile like hit you, not the mirror. Build 3 out of 4 super souls on craft at 70 alchemy. I'm not taking the bait on hold. Yeah, precisely. But hey, if anyone want to do it, I'm not gonna stop you. But me personally, I ain't doing that shit. Ain't no way. I'm facing the bullet. I mean, if you are facing it, it should be fine. I mean, I guess you'll see me do it firsthand in just a second. Obviously, especially depending on ping, you may have to, you know, do it a bit in advance to make sure that the missile doesn't hit you before the server considers that you've actually put out the mirror, right? But yeah. And my ghost was laggy for some reason. But yeah, today's stream is literally going to be 3 hours of me doing this. So, no curveball today, no surprises. Like, that's it. That's the stream. I have, I believe, 33 to do? I think 33, yeah. And I intend on doing as much as I can, so yeah. And we can actually perfect dodge this. PvE slop, yep, today's that type of day. I mean, just be happy that I went forward and did a bunch of the chores that I would usually do on stream, off stream, while I was listening to something else. So at least you won't have to deal with me doing the 2000 mob grind in the Abyss this week, because I already did it. Yeah. I figured, considering we have a bad matchup, it was going to be a pain in the ass. And lo and behold, it was, but at least you didn't have to deal with it. Also pretty much dealt with all of my old stuff already, so yeah. Thank you for sparing us, good sir. Yeah, you're welcome. All me. Like that's the thing with this game, right? Honestly, I don't really mind doing any of the content in this game, but I don't really consider all of it to be necessarily good stream content, right? And I'm not really interested in streaming slop, right? Like if I'm gonna be turning the stream on, I want to have a plan, right? That at least is remotely interesting. And yeah, just monster grinding, like stuff like Nightmare, Ascension Trial, monster grinds, like alt runs. I don't really consider to be worthy of a stream, personally. I mean, maybe that's just me, right? But personally, I don't. Especially considering, obviously, when I do stuff off stream, I do it faster because, you know, I lag less, my frame rate is better, and I'm more focused on the game, right? So I can get those out of the way more efficiently, I guess. Anything you're on, I will watch. I appreciate the sentiment, but you know, I do want to deliver at least a little bit of standard, you know, like the bar is low, alright? I'm already streaming a video game, but you know, at least stream the good shit, stream the PvP, you know, stream the raids type stuff. Like, I would much rather, like, spend time offline to just get the boring shit out of the way so I can, like, do more PvP on stream, for example. Because I think that's more entertaining. I mean, then again, maybe some people don't like when I go PvP. That is also a possibility. Hello, Yariami. But yeah, the goal for today is quite simple. Obviously, I need money, as you do. But I also need reroll, like orange reroll mats. I still need to get the good, like the correct soul binds on my chest piece and my headpiece. So hopefully we can get, we can knock these out of the way. I would like to reroll as well some of the soul binds on my PvE accessories to get Imperial Knight's Grace for Smite. Probably going to roll my healing boost. Like roll over my healing boost, considering like we heal for more anyways, because healing scales off of attack now, right? So probably going to do that. So I guess you'll get to see firsthand the mirror mechanic, how I handle it. Hope that helps. This Chanta's doing decent damage, I think, because the DPS is pretty good. Well, that's no bueno. I mean, I think we can still manage though. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, 1 red. 2 red. I think we're good. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I for one, I'm really looking forward to next week. Like, you guys have no idea. Between obviously the obvious like massive patch we're going to get, it's also going to come alongside a server matchmaking change, right? Which means we won't have to deal with Ustill's bullshit anymore. Like, I'm kind of happy about that because it means that I'll get to experience the PvP rebalance probably with an easier server to deal with, right? So I'm looking forward to that. God damn. Okay. My node appears to be cooked. Oh yeah, I'm spiking at 1000 ping. Alright. Well, I guess we'll have a little something to do after the dungeon. Oh yeah, I'm hella lagging, dude. Holy moly, brother. That still worked at least. It's pretty funny because I've been using that node all day to do random old shit when I had time, and I had no problem, but I guess every good thing eventually comes to an end, right? Who has the numbers? That is not far enough, I don't think. I mean, it should be fine. That was way too fast. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Nope. Alright, well, let me change my node real quick. Zero out of 6 corridors suck so bad. My server almost got into that situation. But thankfully we got 1 in Central Abyss. So there's something. It wouldn't follow me, I kept getting hit. Yeah, you can't pull the clones. You can't pull the clones. You have, if you're marked with a number, you have to go on the opposite end of the arena for the boss to teleport to you, and she's only gonna do it at the beginning. So I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter. That's not really what killed us. It's just that one of the clone died way too fast. Like, it died surprisingly fast, actually. Hopefully this node is better. The blur on those mirrors is so fucked, man. Maybe it's because of my cloud settings, actually, because it seems to be the same pixelation I have on my clouds. Yeah. Okay, this node looks pretty decent, actually. Yeah. Node feels okay. I took it a split up? Yeah. Man, did you self-res the moment I raised you? That's cooked. I'll get the second one. Is this hard mode? Yes. You can tell it's hard mode by the level of the mob. I think in easy mode... What level is it? 74? 76? I think it's 76. Damn. But yeah, like at the bare minimum, considering the amount of dungeons I have to run today and the amount of stones I'm going to be getting, like at the absolute bare minimum, I would like to be able to roll damage boost on my chest piece. That would be nice. I do want to eventually roll damage boost on my looter weapon, right? But I just kind of have to go for the more likely thing to roll beforehand, right? Ah, that should be fine. Yeah. So yeah, fingers crossed. Like damage boost on the chest piece is not that unlikely. It's like above 3%, I believe. Gloves. I mean, I guess I'll take some armor as well. I'll take some armor. I need to potential up my my faded head. Also, I need an unhealthy amount of gold to transfer my my looter guard next week. So yeah. Can this guy press the funny button? I got a chest piece, a yellow one. Well. At least you got something, you know? I swear to God, you have a different gooning skin every time I look at you. Level 15 sprint mantra. Damn, bro's not committed. Bro's not a real one. Yeah. He actually has a lot of PvP, yeah. Actually has the debuff. Like the set effect. Interesting. I will say one of the things that makes this dungeon a bit dull, I guess, is the soundtrack. Like the soundtrack for the mini boss and everything is like so boring. Thankfully, the dungeon we're getting next week is a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit better. It'd be less obnoxious to spam. Yeah, we can actually perfect dodge this. It's crazy that... I mean, the timing has to be slightly different, I guess. I mean, maybe they changed it though, because I used to be Yeah, I mean, they change it. Has to be. Like, I used to always dodge at the same timing for this one, and I never got a perfect dodge prior to this week. So they probably sneakily changed something, I reckon. No trailer for the new dungeon? I mean, they don't really do trailers for the dungeons, to be fair. I mean, the Season 3 trailer had a bit of it showing up. Like, there was the end boss inside of it, yeah, on a couple of shots. Lucky drop with damage boost. Let's see. God damn. Damage boost off rip is crazy. You even have smite resist on the if you want to use it for PvP. That's crazy. I mean, GG's. That's good. That's good. Yeah, mine fucking refused to roll that, dude. Like, I've gotten endurance, regen, earth grace. Like, it refuses to roll damage boost. It just doesn't want to. But I mean, surely today. Surely today. I don't think I can even hit the mirrors. You can. There's no hit feedback on the mirrors. There's none. There's zero hit feedback. But it's basically just left click, right click, right? It's just rate of fire. Like, even for me, it doesn't show me if I've actually hit it. Oops. Well. Ironically, I feel like this node has less latency than I usually do. Yeah. Because these perfect dodge I would typically be hitting by using this timing, but it seems like it's considering my dodge much earlier. Maybe I have found the god nodes. I need to take note of this. Yeah, I have to dodge later. You don't regen on PvP chest, so I feel you. Yeah. You always have that one stat that just eludes you for some reason. Always. And Yukiri got a Ludra heart. Everyone's getting shit today. That's crazy. Wait. That's Let's bind on pickup. Wait, why are the soul binds not showing though? I'm not hitting it. I mean, I don't know, like, again, even for me, like, the hits also don't register, but it is doing something. It's just that this thing has 1,000,000 health, right? So, but who knows? Maybe some attacks are fucked with it. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Not getting murderous burst on it? Yeah, I mean, those mirrors are a bit wacky for sure, so honestly I couldn't tell you. Going to play again elsewhere on proper servers? Yeah. We're gonna be fucking lost at first, dude. We're gonna be getting hit by everything. Just dodging too early and stuff. I mean, it's fine. There's just a little bit of, like, adjusting, right? Surely it's not gonna be that different. What you didn't know is that it was going to be completely different. Got Little Heart and 500k Kina to my name. I see. Well, sort of the same as me then. I mean, I have a pair of Ludo daggers that I have to convert into Ludo heart and then enhance. That's even more fun. Is Vicenta AFK? Or is it moving? There we go. I mean, to be fair, but the Ludo weapons I got, I don't know if I'm going to take care of them like immediately. Like, it's going to be an upgrade, don't get me wrong, but I have a bit of a conundrum that I'm facing because I'm literally getting my last piece of Tribunus PvP gear like probably next week, right? Which means that I'm gonna be done with my 5-8, right? And if I equip the Ludo Guard, I'm gonna lose one part of the Centurion set effect, which means I'm gonna be losing 5% of PvP damage tolerance. Which, you know, obviously the Ludo Heart is going to give me more DPS, but I'm so reliant on my defense right now that I don't know how to feel about that. Because, okay, if I go for a PvE Eternal Guard, ideally I want to go for 2-piece High Commander. But I haven't committed to High Commander at all, right? And if I want to go for High Commander, I'm gonna have to wait a long while. So yeah, I don't know quite what to do yet, you know. But I mean, either way, I have so much shit I need to enhance that I might just start with that before I get around to like getting Gluto. Why is it so high health? Nope. How was it so high? What's the point of extended PvP weapon for range classes? More range. That's all there is to it, right? I mean, the extra range on the range class for PvP doesn't do that much. It does a little bit. It doesn't do much, though. But the elite weapon also inherently has a higher base attack, right? So, but you are sacrificing one stat line for it, so it's a bit more debatable for range classes. Meter range, but you know you lose one passive. Yeah. I mean that's what I'm saying, right? Like you do get a bit of attack, but obviously losing a line on the weapon is probably worse as a range class, right? So yeah, you probably don't take the upgrade overall. I mean, not that it's going to matter for a while anyways. Like, I don't think anyone is remotely close to purchasing the elite High Commander weapon. But yeah, like ideally, if I use the Ludo Guard in PvP, I would have to. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be using it in PvE. Like, that's a no-brainer, right? Like, for PvE, it's 100% going to be a W. But for PvP, it's, yeah, it's a bit more debatable for sure. Missing 20 medals for second orange PvP gear part. Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten like that many platinum medals since the beginning, and I have converted most that I've gotten into gold to just finish my tribunus. Because I'm not really operating under the assumption that I'm going to be using a PvE guard for PvP, right? So, and even if I get my Ludo guard, I'm still probably going to be using my Centurion guard for a little bit. No. But I guess we'll see. And once again, I do have other shit I need to upgrade anyways, so... yeah. I wonder if I should get the weapon of the god. Or what, Ludra or Corroded? I mean, whatever is the biggest upgrade for you, right? Like, that's typically what you go for. Like, I went for the weapon first because my weapon sucked the balls, right? Still should be better, not 20%. Yeah. But yeah, like, I'm completely dried up on platinums. Although I do expect that as the season goes by, like this season is probably going to make platinums like a lot more readily available, the same way that the later half of season 2 made golds more available, right? So I would assume that High Commander is going to be a more obvious choice, you know. I mean, it's just tough, man. I have so much shit I need to do. Like my resources are fucking split so thin. It's crazy. You want to take this one? All right. Like, I need to enhance my PvE armor. I need to upcraft my PvE accessories. I need to do that Ludo Guard situation. I need to finish enhancing my PvP gear. I need to finish my PvE soulbinds. I still need to finish rolling my PvE genus as well. Like, so much shit to do, so little resources, you know? Technically speaking, you could also be upgrading to Ludo Bracelet, but fuck that. I am not touching that. In no way. Potential stones needs those two, yeah. Yeah, potential stones as well as transfer mat, right? Because I need to do another one of those like big transfers for the god. I mean, you know, it's good. It's good to have things to go for. It's just there's a lot right now. There's a lot. Like, I'm still not using this headpiece because I still haven't rolled like anything of value on this headpiece. So I also need to roll that to be able to use it. That's another one. The stone and AP? Oh, you mean for PvP gear? I mean, that I'm not even considering it to be part of the game yet. I haven't dropped a single stone yet. Like, genuinely, I'll just wait for the stones to be more readily available and like weeklies and stuff like that. I mean, it's not even like I have the fucking AP to spend on this, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, my AP is already fucking stretched so thin, dude. I can't afford to do that potential stuff. There's no way. Got 3 raids and 6 golds. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been like farming in the Abyss, obviously, especially because of my matchmaking. But even then, like the farming rate of my class with the ping that I have is like so bad that I don't really want to do that. And again, I don't even have the AP to deal with that. I just don't really. Like, dude, look at my AP. I have 160k. I'm not even buying platinums. Like, that's the thing, right? If I want to go for High Commander, I would have to push General and start buying platinums. And like, all of a sudden, there's 0 AP left per week, right? Like, fuck that. Just die 1,000 times a week? Yeah, nah. I gotta spend my time some other ways, personally. I mean, if I was desperate for upgrades, I would be doing it, right? But that just isn't the case right now.
In my duty.
But AP wise, like I still need to buy the 200k wings for the passive. I think it's passive increase to impact type chance, right? So it's higher chance to proc Theostones, right? So I need to buy those. That's 200k, and I do still need Stigma Shards, but honestly at this point I think I'm just gonna be rolling with the Dungeon Stigma Shard. There's just no way to fit in. There's no way to fit in like Stigma, purchasing Stigma like in the consider things with medals and everything else, right? And yeah, I'm still moving in buying equipment, so yeah. I mean, I guess I'm gonna be done buying equipment, technically speaking, next week, so I can just save up. Probably do the same on global, basic PvP, get max in, then same, yeah. I mean, it just depends on how the progression is going to be, right? Like, I do still like the 5-8 plan, personally. But it just depends on, like, how available they make medals, right? Oh my god, I'm so tired, sorry. It just depends on how available medals are, really. So yeah, like, if you really want to min-max your resources, obviously, you just want to jump from Deaconess straight into High Commander, right? Or like at least a mix of Tribunus and High Commander, I guess. Don't think I'm making this one. Yeah, no. Fine though, only one red. But yeah, given all of the inheritance systems and everything, right? And everything that we know now, then going from Decanist straight into Tribunus and High Commander is definitely not the worst idea, for sure. Assuming that we're gonna have the same progression. I just hope they will eventually make the weighing for the rank calculation for the world bosses in Siege class-based at some point, though. Because it just sucks right now to be essentially locked out of getting medals outside of like getting a pity bundle on Nama on the weekend, right? And the other like guaranteed outlets like seasonals and so on and so forth.
Can you penetrate the illusion?
What do you with Nicanis when done with that? Oh, okay. I mean, you would just transfer into High Commander, right? Like, just get the Soulbinds. Although, arguably, it might be more worth it to just, like, get Star Dragon Lord equipment, get the Soulbinds on that, and then transfer, right? So this way you have all of the Soulbinds already ready to go. Like, it might be worth crafting and sacrificing a piece of Beric crafted gear just for that, but obviously, assuming you're trying to be a bit frugal about it, yeah, you will just transfer your Decanus into a High Commander. That was personal. What was? Who had the other boss? Honestly, I didn't even pay attention to who had it. I just saw that both people went south, but you know. Yeah, I see, yeah. I mean, it's just that typically the person who has one is not supposed to be moving, right? But for some reason, both people moved this time. I mean, whatever. I guess. Like, it's not supposed to happen. Can get damage boost on my guard. Yeah, dude, I mean... Do I need to talk about the damage boost roll on my mace that took 400 rolls again? Do I need to bring that up again? Hello Larry, how you doing? Oh my god. How the fuck? Wait, how did my blow up actually? Whatever. Yeah, they definitely fixed it to be perfect parable. Like, I'm telling you, dude. Prior to this week, this one AoE was not perfect dodgeable. I tried many times with many different timing, it didn't work. And now all of a sudden, it's the easiest thing to perfect dodge. Like, there's no way. So are you using the guard already? Okay, you're not. So... I mean, I guess you probably don't have the mats to transfer your guard, right? Yeah. Like, weapons are a bitch, to be honest. Ah, yes. Just life leech back to health. Just as Namun intended. How's the Useful Bowl doing? I mean, I haven't done dungeons this week yet, right? So... It's still in the same state as it was last week. But, you know, it's honestly doing pretty good. Like, I've been getting fairly lucky with these from the beginning, so I'm probably ahead of the curve. Yeah. Granted that this week doesn't go like absolutely horribly, which it won't, because you always gamble and you never lose. But yeah, let's see. I have 30 use steals right now without having crafted anything this week. Winning is relative. As long as you get something, you're winning. You know what I mean? What's a big on a... You should take a Gumbo sponsor. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. I mean, it depends on how much they pay. I actually wonder, like, low-key, I wonder what is the threshold where you start getting sponsorship, like naturally just coming to you without requiring an agent and stuff like that. I wonder, like without seeking it out, basically. I wonder when it starts, because I've dealt with sponsors, right, like when working for clients, but typically we went through the whole process of like working with agents, right? So when is Raid Shadow Legends gonna be hitting me, right? Like when? I'm waiting.
The moment light reaches space, truth shall shatter.
I'm not really smiting these. I mean, I'm getting a couple of smites, but not that many. Yeah, I need more smite, man. I need to roll Emperor Notes Grace on my accessories. For real, for real. What other pieces of armor you can get smite on again? It's the cape, the headpiece, and then what else can you get smite on? It should be like 4 different pieces, right? Google says around 100 viewers. Well, I mean, basically when you have the partnership on Twitch, right? Like the purple check mark or whatever. Just those two? Okay. I don't think. Okay, do I? Yeah, I have smite on my head. Do I have it on my cape? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I do. I mean, where the fuck am I going to get them? I mean, I guess I'm missing wisdom on my bracelet. Yeah, that's probably the big one, honestly. Oh, you guys are on this. Pretty even. Cape and head? Yeah, okay. So I already have smite on those. Yeah, I just need wisdom on a bracelet then. I mean, I guess I don't really need freedom anymore on my bracelet. Sakura doesn't need your help. Bro, we had one of them just die outright. With the other one being undamaged, so I'm being careful, right? SM Perfect takes precedence of a smite. I mean, you probably just take both, don't you? Like on PvE equipment, that is, like, right? Purely PvE. I don't think there's enough stats for you to just not be taking both, right? In PvP, you're incentivized to take smite. In on SM, you mean? Isn't there also something about your pets have like more passive smite or something. Like I thought I heard something about that at some point. Or at least I keep seeing Ancient Spirit like do a lot of smite. Yeah. I don't know if there's something about that. Let's compare smite, right? My skill versus pet skill. Yeah. I mean, it could just be confirmation bias. It just, I feel like every time an Ancient Spirit like does the big attack, like I very often see smites from it, even though I have like pretty high smite resist. So yeah. But at least against SM, I will say that if there's one class where the crit res has felt okay, it's been SM. Like SMs are not really able to crit me anymore. And it actually has made quite a big difference, yeah. Now that being said, I'm assuming that block probably is quite effective against SM as well, because obviously if you block an SM, you don't get debuffed at all, right? So, how about ranges? Yeah, ranges is another one. Like, in general, the classes where crit res has felt the best has been Templar, SM, Ranger. Sork as well. Sork has felt pretty good. Because the guaranteed crit stuff is pretty easy to perfect dodge, right? Like, and then on the flip side, against Assassin and Gladiator, it feels completely useless. I'll be the first one to admit. Like, it was okay against Assassin until they made it so hard goal is spammable during Shadow Clone, with or without resets. So, because like crit res used to prevent the reset of hard goal before that patch, but now it doesn't matter anymore. So yeah. Passive smite, passive over, crazy quality. I mean, SM is just fucking insane, dude. SM is incredibly versatile and good. It really is. It really is. Like, it might be one of the better DPS classes in terms of like how convenient and actually like good it is. Like, on paper, Assassin is probably the best DPS class. You know, it's the highest DPS. It's honestly a massive pain in the ass to deal with in PvP. But SM is like, it's really tanky. It has good self-sustain. It has good buffs, good debuffs. It has the range. Ping doesn't impact it as hard because of the pets, right? Like, SM is just like, it's probably on like the slightly OP side, but it's more well-rounded, right? It's more well-rounded than Assassin, whereas Assassin is just XD. I attack 50 times per second. I have infinite stuns. I have a dispel. Also, my dad works at Nintendo. You know, that's Assassin. Some level of balance and violence for SM build. I mean, yeah, just like any other class, right? But I would say SM is honestly like in a really good spot right now overall, in terms of like what it can do. And thank you for the follow, Bulu. Would life leech, one heal with hot, pet with life leech, passive with life leech? Yes. It's crazy. I mean, I think it was yesterday, right? When I encountered that that 7th class SM in the Abyss that I just could not fucking kill, right? You guys were here, right? Bro just kept alternating between like regens and life leech and proxy, and I just could not fucking make a dent into the guy. I just couldn't. I got to play Assassin's current tape. We were victims for a while. Yeah. I mean, everything comes around, right? Like, that's why I'm not necessarily like mega upset about the situation or anything. It's just that obviously, the thing is, right? I don't really mind too much about, you know, even playing an underdog class, even though I wouldn't say necessarily that Cleric is an underdog class or anything. It's just, I don't really mind just a a gap in the balance. It's just that specifically there are actually broken game mechanics, and these I do mind. These I do mind, yeah. And I do want them to fix those. But then even when they fix those, if some classes are still like stronger than others, like that's okay by me. I don't care that much. Just tuning my PvP gear defensively with intelligence, yeah. I mean, the thing with SM, right, is if you're able to learn your debuffs and you're able to learn your dispel against 99 of classes, you can just like engage, dot, dispel. That's gonna cover a seal, that's gonna strip the buffs, and then you just like Ancient Spirit nuke, right? Life leech on SM is just a tick over time. All the DPS class have bursts. SM can barely 2-3k hit per hit. I'm talking about stungness here. SM does a lot of damage in PvP, dude. It really does. SM has way more damage than Ranger and the Templar and Chanter and Sork in PvP. Like, trust me, dude. Also, SM has like insanely debilitating stuff that it can do, right? Like, again, the dispel that also seals on SM is insane. Because, again, you just approach someone, you dot, dispel, and bam, that person is cover sealed, right? Immediately. Off rip, the guy is just cover sealed and has no buffs left. And then you can just whip out the Ancient Spirit and nuke them. And then while you have the Ancient Spirit on, you can just proxy the Ancient Spirit and you're basically unkillable, right? Like, it's not even like life leech or anything. It's just when you have the green buff and proxy up, personally, I just kite for 10 seconds because you cannot outpace the sustain, right? You cannot. And then once it runs out, you can just like run away for like 10 seconds and then do it again, right? Like, it's kind of crazy, bro. There's no burst HP recovery, so 1v1 should be fine, but 1v group. I mean, okay. One v group in this game is a bit odd, right? Because in Iron 1, like 1vx, you would typically manage by just spamming like defensive cooldowns and also like utilizing CC or utilizing your burst to just nuke someone, right? In this game, like the classes are built so unevenly, you know, that I think most classes are not able to 1vx to begin with. Now, obviously, some are able to. Like, Gladiator is a class that can manage a 1vx no problem right now, just by essence of how the class is. But then again, for the most part, we are talking about broken game mechanics, right? I don't think you can really look at the current broken game mechanics that are obviously going to get fixed and use that to gauge your class, right? Because if you're comparing that, then yeah, obviously. Okay, you can't really like take a look at Gladiator and Assassin as just like DPS classes right now. They're not DPS class. They are broken. They are broken right now, right? So you can't really. It's just like me looking at me as a cleric and then looking at Gladiator and Assassin that are able to heal themselves better than me. You know, I can't really be looking at that and then say, oh my god, I need more healing in my class. I don't need more healing in my class. They just need to get the fucking life leech situation fixed, right? Like, that's the difference here. But in terms of like SM's kit, considering I don't really consider any part of SM's kit to be broken, right? So it's likely going to remain about the same across the board, right? Whereas next week, we already know that Assassin and Gladiator are losing their life leech, right? And there's probably going to be other stuff happening. So that's basically what I'm looking at. I think could probably get down to where SM is right now. I would argue that SM is maybe slightly too tanky, perhaps. Like, the thing with Proxy is that the cooldown on it is like incredibly short, in my opinion. Like, Proxy's cooldown is like very, very short, in my opinion, for what it does, right? But other than that, yeah, I don't really have a problem with the class inherently. Like, my class just outright loses against SM for the most part, against an SM that actually knows what he's doing. But I don't really have a problem with that. Like, I don't have a problem with having a counter class or anything. But like, in terms of like the amount of CC that you have and the way your kit works and everything, I think it's fine, yeah, for the most part. Proxy's 10 seconds, 1 minute cooldown. It's, yeah, but with illusion and everything, it's like it's a 30-second cooldown, actually. Like, dude, again, I mean, I don't know if you were here, and hello Deezer. I don't know if you were here when I encountered that one SM in the Abyss yesterday. But like, the guy was using Proxy, and then he was invincible for 10 seconds. And then he was kiting me for 10 seconds, and then he was using Proxy again. And I just could not kill him. Like, I just could not make a dent into the guy, right? And like, a bunch of like, you know, high-end SM, that's what they're doing in the Abyss right now. They just whip out Ancient Spirit and Proxy. They just like full blow. They can't get hit. They just get the nuke out. If it doesn't work, they just back out. They kite for like 10 seconds, and then they do it again, right? Wishing for a big body of water nearby. Yeah, exactly. That's what I need, dude. Like, call me a duck the way I need a pond everywhere with me, dude, in this game. But yeah, like, when I said that SM is in a really good place, it's just that relatively in regards to like all of the classes in the game right now, like in relation to its kit, what it does, the convenience of it all, like SM is one of the most well-rounded classes in the game. You know, it's basically, it's strong for the right reasons, is what I'm trying to say. Whereas a class like Assassin or Gladiator is strong for the wrong reasons, if that makes sense. And also up to a different pet, Proxy has its downside too. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine, right? It's just, if what I'm saying is that if I had to change anything on SM, I think Proxy could maybe be a bit slightly less good. But other than that, I don't really have too much of a problem with the class, yeah. I think the fact that you can't switch pet is like, it's a fine downside to the skill, because it's a really strong skill with a short cooldown, right? So it needs some sort of a, it needs a downside, right? Yeah, well, nice rollback, dude. Holy moly. I think it's fine for you to have to commit to the same pet for 10 seconds if you want to use Proxy, because it's a pretty powerful cooldown, right? They need to be really intentional with how they nerf Life Leech. Well, people already play, should already know they're doing 2TP base and shit. Yeah, I mean, it's just that Life Leech needs to not be on your basic kit, right? And then the Life Leech effect in itself needs to be weaker. Like, it shouldn't heal you for your entire health bar in one button, right? Like, if it was on your basic kit, but it didn't heal you for more than like 1,000 health, like, okay, sure. But, you know, pick one. If pet goofs around, it doesn't make much sense to begin with. Yeah, but I mean, look, like, looks fine, for example. Just an example with Cleric, right? Healing Aura is pretty decent, right? It's a pretty decent buff. It's a pretty decent defensive and offensive buff. It heals you a bit, so on and so forth, right? It's, in many ways, it's kind of similar to Proxy, but when you drop the Healing Aura, it doesn't move. It just stays in place, and it has a pretty short range, right? That's the downside. I view proxy as like a similar thing, even though it's slightly better because the pet actually moves, right? Like I think it's fine for a strong skill to have a downside, in my opinion. Like not everything has to be convenient, you know, because if you make everything convenient, that's how you basically. The reason why classes like Chanter, Gladiator, and Templar are one-button classes right now is because of the convenience rabbit hole. And you do not want every class to fall down that rabbit hole. Like, you need a little bit of clunkiness, you need a little bit of, like, downside to make things interesting, right? I called the Cleric I met in the Abyss. It was a she. Women scare me. I see. It's awareness, yeah. I think it's fine personally. But I'm the kind of person that likes having a little bit of jank, right? I like the person that likes to have a bit of like uncomfortableness in the game mechanics, right? As to balance things out, right? So I know my opinion is not necessarily going to be the most like agreed upon one. Pets should hit what the caster is hitting. Isn't that already the case? I mean, it's the case for the Cleric's pet at least. Like Divine Aura switches to your target, personally. If that's not the case, then obviously it should be the case, yeah. Also, typically when I have SMs engage me, like the pet is always attacking me. But, you know, it could just be confirmation bias, obviously. They do be goofy sometimes. Well, then obviously that is one thing that should be fixed, yes. If that's the case, then yeah, obviously. Because again, it's weird because Cleric's Divine Aura is not like that. But then again, Cleric's Divine Aura is a bit different, I guess. Because it also doesn't move, right? So, yeah. Divine Aura works nice. SM pets don't follow your target, sucks in PvP. Yeah. I mean, again, if that's the case, then yeah, they do need to fix that. We can agree on that. Getting ganked while my pets is farming mobs. Yeah. That is a bit silly for sure. You can summon to change target time manually. Ah, yeah, I see. I mean, yeah, obviously, because every time you summon a pet, it's like, it counts as an attack, right? And with regular pets, you keep doing it. But Ancient Spirit, yeah, okay. That's interesting. It does sometimes switch based on who you attack. I wonder if it has anything to do with, like, every time they sped up the pet's AI. Maybe the pet just gets stuck in a loop of attacking something. I don't know. Obviously, that's probably less of a problem. Okay. Does that happen when you're farming mobs and then get jumped and want to like attack the person? Or does that even happen when you just like, when you get the jump on someone and like the pet just decides to attack another mob? Also, question, are you playing on Iron 2 mode or Iron 1 mode? Because I would assume that probably would not happen with Iron 1 mode. Like, it probably has something to do with the way the reticle works with Iron 2 mode, right? But who knows? What did I do to SM next week? Because they said he would be able to summon Ancient Spirit versus normal. Yeah. I mean, they're basically, allegedly, they're going to take away some of the damage synergy to classes and just like give more inherent damage to the classes. And that is one of the examples they gave. I'm pretty sure Cleric is going to receive something similar, by the way. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose the 20% damage boost on LOP, and like Divine Aura is going to follow us, for example, right? Just send screenshot of your DPS meter without any context. Is that the equivalent of a dick pic in Iron 2? Because it sounds like it is. Can't wait for 20-second nerf patch for Life Leech and SM getting to cast 2 pets at the same time. Yeah. The 20-second is going to be a very interesting patch. I'm very much looking forward to it. Well, we lost the most important guy. I think we needed that guy. Yeah, we needed that guy. I wish they shift power from Ancient to its CC tool on SM. I think SM is like good on CCs personally. Like, you do still have fear, and you have a really powerful seal, right? That is fairly easy to cover. It's strange they add a DPS check in that dungeon. You mean for the wolves? I mean, they did that to prevent people from opening Kibalisk in advance, right? They want the whole group to move together now. It's pretty obvious. Like, they did the same thing with the previous one, right? Still dislike playing Ancient. I wish I could take Kaizen Wall, but second fear over it. Yeah. I mean, I do wish the Ancient Spirit was more of a PvE thing rather than PvP, and like I do wish. I guess I see what you mean, in the sense that it would be nice for the stigmas and for SM to be more CC focused instead of like just being Ancient Spirit again. Like, considering you can define Sphere now, right? Like, I think buffing Fear Shriek would be fine, personally. Encounter groups that need to use everything, they have to break them after 2 or 3 times, like the boss is like crazy. Yeah, because the mirrors are like... I keep rolling back, dude. I don't know what it is. The mirrors are purely based on the rate of fire, right? So if you don't have a class with high rate of fire, you're gonna struggle against it. Which is a bit, you know, it's debatable design. I'll give you that. At least Fear Shriek is around the target. Yeah, I don't think that's enough though. Okay. Is this node cooked now? Is that what's going on? Like my dodge rolls are like getting pretty bad. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, my ping is jumping actually. Hold on. Man, can I get a stable node? Like once, please? Yeah, my ping is jumping between 180 and 220 right now. So that's probably what's going on. Not hyping friendly? Yeah.
In my duty.
2.3 million to general medals. Godspeed, brother. I could never with that fucking server matching. Try the move to Taiwan method. Yeah, I've considered it. I mean, look, man, I'm gonna be honest, dude. Some people in this game, they play from like NA and stuff. They will thousands in this game, where they would legit get more power by buying a plane ticket, renting a studio apartment at Taipei, and just playing there, right? To lower their ping. it would be a better investment. You know what I mean? Like, unironically. I feel like they should minimize the attack range on SM main weapon, 100%. Oh yeah, you mean like the... yeah. I don't know if other classes are like that, actually. I'll get a decent weapon for my ranger, got the first one gold when you finish the storyline. I mean, just like get the, this. Just get this, and then ride the gear, and like start doing dungeons, and then upgrade from there, right? And then once you get into Ludra, maybe you get a Ludra weapon. If not, then you just craft something, yeah. Like, in terms of endgame, you probably just like go for the endgame dungeon weapon. So like this boss, right? It's eye level like 100, you get that. And then endgame, your end goal is either going to be to get a sanctuary weapon or to go horn dragon. It's gonna be one or the other. Depending on like, you know, funds and how much you want to invest into the game. And how lucky you get as well. It's different for different classes? Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's other classes with like a big range. I would assume Gladiator is probably a big range class, right? Oh my god, dude. We actually baited each other. Isn't the crafted one best? Yes, but the crafted one is also unreliable to get. Because there's no guaranteed way to get it. The craft has a chance to break, so... So like, if you're sub only, you're free to play, the crafted one is very unreliable to get. Whereas getting a sanctuary one is actually free, right? And once you get it, you have it. And it's not like that far behind. It is behind, but it's not that far behind. In the video that there is a 96 something 100% chance to be crafted. For the gold weapons, yes. The gold weapons, there are guaranteed crafts for them, but specifically the Horn Dragon, which is the orange weapon, there is no guarantee now. And the thing with orange grade weapons is that they scale much higher on stats and attack. So at endgame you want one, so, and your two options are going to be either Sanctuary or Horn Dragon, as I said. Like, personally, I have the Sanctuary weapon right now. I should grab my weapon on second try. Level 70 makes it much easier. Yeah, I mean, I still, personally, I'm not gonna do it. It's too much of a gamble for a region I'm not gonna stay on, you know what I mean? Like, my resources are already stretched way too fucking thin. Or corroded, yeah. When I say sanctuary, I just mean like sanctuary, like the 8-man raids as a whole, whether it's looter, corroded, or whatever. Faded Shadow Helm, GG's. Already have incoming heal as well. Be good. Mats are very cheap on my server right now. I mean, even if the mats are pretty cheap, you're still looking at like 300-400 mil, right? That's still a huge investment. At least for me. You have something about Glad? I was just wondering if your weapon damage range was also like pretty wide, right? I can just look at this. Yeah, I mean, it's wide as well. It's not as wide as SM though. the right perks on weapon. I mean, that's not so bad now. I mean, if you meet soulbinds, right? Soulbinds are not so bad now that is inheritance, right? Because you just take your whatever gold weapon you're using and then you inherit into the orange, and then you have the soulbinds from that, right? So at least you don't have to worry about that when you eventually upgrade. Weapon average might, yeah. But again, inheritance makes it like actually easy, which is why I was saying earlier, like when you get an orange piece of gear, if you don't have anything to like proper to inherit it into, like if you want to maximize, it's actually not a bad idea to like get a piece of Star Dragon gear, get the soul binds on that, and then inherit that into the orange, right? Just to do all of the soul binds at once without having to reroll. Because like rolling on gold isn't too bad, but rolling on orange is like a pain in the ass. Or you have more fun in your base with crafted weapon. It's almost guaranteed. I wouldn't say Horn Dragon is guaranteed. That is a bit of a generous statement. And again, like if you get a Ludra or corroded weapon, like it's just as good. Like it's not that far behind. And at least it's free. And you're not going to cry over failing the craft, right? Oh, and I'll just buy it. I mean, that is an option, yeah, if you can afford to do so. But attention old is any perks of having an ult. I mean, you still need like... You still need 1 or 2 ults to max out your diminishing return on dungeons right now. And even outside of that, you still have the Essential Trials. Essential Trials are like your primo source of enhancement zones. So you still want to run it for that, yeah. Did Diamond 4-5 take much? It took me 11 clicks for the 5th one, which isn't too bad. Like that's very slightly over odds, but I cannot complain about that, yeah. Overall, like my mace enhancement wasn't too bad. It was like within odds. Yeah. 2 additional sublime sword is a lot, honestly. It's a lot. It's not as much as people think it is. If I'm gonna be honest, like, and like I've been saying this for a while. I think when it comes to PvP, stuff like ping and bad balance makes a much bigger difference than gear right now. If I'm going to be honest, I keep saying this. I keep struggling more, specifically because of like those 2 reasons more than I do gear. I have less gear than every single fucking person I'm fighting against, right? I'm still able to kill them. The classes that I'm struggling against, I'm not struggling because of gear. I'm struggling purely because the classes have like shit that is either broken or counters my class. You know what I mean? So if you want to be frugal about it, I think taking the free option in a sanctuary weapon, if you got one, is fine. It's not like it's going to penalize you much in PvE either, because like PvE isn't like that demanding. And in PvP it doesn't make that big of a difference. It does make a difference, it doesn't make that big of a difference. This spell did ignore evasion on Iron 1, so it's a bit funny that it doesn't in this game, but... At least it's only Assassin now, right? A bit of Ranger, but mostly Assassin. A lot of the top arena... I mean, yeah, especially if you play melee, like... As a melee, you do lose the Soulbind line, but at least you have the extendability, which... It adds another perk, right? But even as a range, like, whatever. As long as the weapon is orange, it's going to be an upgrade. Plenty of authorities have all still failed. Yeah, I mean... Ultimately, enhancement is going to be like... Especially enhancing orange gear. Like the last two enhancements. It's just you and your luck. Like the PD is not going to help you. I mean, Sapilaki and Old Diamond 5. 2 clicks, proc 4, 4, 5 on Lucas. Yeah. I mean, again, right? It's just luck. Some people are going to take 30 clicks, some people are going to take 2 clicks, right? It is what it is. Alright. My curse is the Davanian. Always gamble. It always pays off. Look, I'm going to gamble my use steals after this. You'll see. I crafted 6 and got 4 yesterday. My luck peaked out there. God damn. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, that's precisely why you gamble, though. Because shit like this happens.
Truth shall shatter.
You do the 10% chance? I always go for the 10%. Look, if I'm not going to gamble on Taiwan, when the fuck am I going to gamble, you know? I'm going to make classes low accurate and remove the spell on Sin. Please give us accuracy. I mean... I think it's fine for classes to have a downside. I mean, brother, my class has no accuracy and no skills that ignores evasion, and we don't have CC either. Like, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. Like, again, I think it's fine for classes to have like weaknesses and downsides. I think that's good game design. Always gamble, it's always 10%, it's fun to see. Yeah, exactly.
Can you penetrate the illusion?
That makes sense from a role perspective. How am I missing from 3 meters away from cold if I'm called an assassin? Because it's dark. I mean, I don't know. Is it better to do it one by one or all at once? I'm a all at once kind of guy. At a time, it pays off. Yeah, I'm a full set like 100 crafts at once, personally. That's what I do. Okay, sublimation. I think I'm pretty close to being able to make a demonic upcraft on one of my earring, actually. I think I'm missing one sublimation. We got the last screenshot on Discord. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, that's not even like a big, that's not even like a big loss, honestly. That's like what? 7? That's fine. Yeah, win some, you lose some. Sometimes you get those 7 back within like a craft of 10, right? Look, you don't gamble to win, you gamble for the thrill. Combo sponsorship coming, hell yeah, brother. Yo, find me on Kick, guys. On Genshin Impact, brother. Funny thing, right? Like, I've just never played gacha games, and I don't really have... I'm not really drawn to them either. Yeah. But if there's a Gamba craft in the game, I'm gonna fucking do it. You already know. Unless it's Horn Dragon. That's too much for me. Do you gamble in real life? No. It's just Taiwan just craft horned. Yeah, but like this has bigger consequences, you know. Like the gambas like this are fun if there's no like major consequence, you know. That's the thing. I do not want to live with the consequences of my action. You gotta craft it for the audience. Yeah, but okay, look, man. Here's the thing, right? It's gonna take like 2 months of not making any progression on my character to save up enough to kick the button, right? It's not worth it. What if you get it? It would not, dude. I mean, Horn Dragon would not even be that big of an upgrade compared to this. Like, would it be an upgrade? Yes. It's not going to change my life. And do you know why it's not going to change my life? Because number 1, I play Cleric. Number 2, I have 200 ping. It doesn't fucking matter what weapon you put in my hands, dude. You could be putting like a fucking GM weapon on my character. I'm not gonna be fucking doing damage. That's the problem, right? If I'm gonna craft anything horned, it's gonna be like a chest piece or legs, because these would actually make a difference to me. That's the thing, right? Okay, then do them, bro. I've already invested into other chest piece and legs. Also, I have faded chest piece and legs, so if I wanted to invest into something for PvP, I would probably just go for that. Yeah. Because it's very close to being the same thing. Like, the extra Soulbind line is fine, but I don't care that much about it. If you don't craft on global, you're a bad gambler. They will never sponsor you. That's fine. Nobody's fucking sponsoring me to begin with, dude. Playing Glad because of 20 ping. Well, I don't know if that was necessarily your best plan. I think there's better classes to play at high ping, but you know, it's a choice. It's a choice. And hello hell. Should we put a poll to see how many viewers want you to craft? I mean, sure, dude. I'm gonna put the poll up, and then I'll add the caveat that if I craft, the viewers have to pay for it. How about that? How about them apples, huh?
In my duty.
I'm in Ranger on global. I don't know how I feel about Ranger. Like, I feel like they really need to change something about the class, personally. Yeah. That's your argument, that all the dungeon heroics is more than enough with additional soulbind? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it honestly, realistically, it is. It's just that I've already invested into my PvP gear and everything. If I didn't already have gear like that, maybe I would consider it. The other side of it is it's not just about getting the piece of equipment, right? It's enhancing orange gear is a bit of a tall ordeal to me. It's difficult. Like, I just finished my mace and I'm not ready to like do another one already. You know what I mean? It's gonna take me a long time. I would have gone Looter Weapon over Horn, but a Horn was cheaper. XD. That sucks at hyping. You can't even block with skill in time. Yeah, yeah. You want to be plus 23 when 24 if you're locked out? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which, again, I just don't have the resources for that. Like, again, like, I don't spend money in this game, you know? I don't spend money in this game, and I'm trying to keep up in both PvE and PvE. Like, it's difficult. Also considering the fact that I do play the game a lot, but a lot of my playtime is taken by doing content creation stuff, right?
The moment light reaches space, truth shall shatter.
It's gonna cost hardly 60-70 million per piece. That's 1 week per piece. What, for diamond 3? No, it's more than that. It's way more than 70 million for diamond 3. Like, dude, reaching plus 20 alone on the 2 pieces of gear that I did it cost me 70 million. And reaching diamond 3 like cost me an additional 70 million. What do you mean to get into plus 20? Well, that I can tell you that's not what it cost me. Because I upgraded these two, right? Prior to the second sanctuary, I upgraded these two to get more eye level. And yeah, getting them to diamond 2 cost me like about 100 mil per piece. About. Cleric amplification stone? Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh, especially if you factor in the cost of the stones as well. Like the lost value from using them over selling them, right? It's probably even more than that if you do consider that. I mean, then again, like, enhancing orange gear in general is just, it's just like you and your luck, to be honest. And at least for me, the 3 pieces of orange gear I've enhanced have cost me way more than that. Way more than that. It's also really expensive on the enhancement stones by themselves, right? Which I don't really have. I don't really have the stones right now, like, period. Because I just finished upgrading my mace to Diamond 5. Forgot you had double looter. Well, I don't have double looter yet. I have the mace, and I'm probably going to inherit the looter guard. Like, go from this to the looter guard, yeah. Weapon guard accessory D5 and that, right? Yeah, yeah. And like that takes a lot. It does. But like, I don't even have all of my PvE accessories Diamond 5 yet, right? It's just like doing 2 sets at once with like completely different pieces of equipment is rough. It's rough. But hey, I'm reaching the point where I'm almost like in a good state for both, right? Almost. 5% attack increase, that's diff. Yeah, I just don't have the money for that. I just don't have the money, man. That's the problem. I started the stream with 800k Kina. I have no enhancement stones left on any character. I don't even have the right soul binds on this. Like, I don't have damage boost on this. I don't have crit damage boost on this because I haven't been able to get them. I have this, but I'm not able to use it because I don't have the right soul binds. Like, yeah, it's rough.
I've spent too long within that mirror.
Or you have all the Faded Shadow from this dungeon? Yeah. And you know what's funny? I actually have like all of them twice over. I have another set in my bank. Like, this dungeon just fucking gave everything to me. But I'm still missing the ones from the previous dungeons, so yeah, no. I'm probably gonna have to use corroded tickets to convert them, ultimately. Probably need them anyways for transfer, yeah. Like, I'll take it just like for the transfer mat, if anything, right? So. Keep your corroded ticket for the bracelet. I mean, using one ticket to like get a piece of faded gear is not going to change. It's not gonna change anything because, dude, it took how many weeks of Ludra to get the craftable Ludra bracelet? Like, we had time to get like fucking 10 Ludra tickets by the time we got the craft, right? So using one ticket to get the missing piece of gear is gonna be fine. I mean, to begin with, I'm just gonna like keep 2 tickets saved up for like a potential like weapon drop. But any extra is going to go towards that, yeah. What transfer? The inheritance system. Like, you can transfer the enhancement level and the soul binds of a piece of equipment to another piece of equipment. On the transfer tab on the enhancement window. Like this one. This one. Pretty sure they will introduce crafting the corroded hero bracelets when the new sanctuary is out. I mean, if that's the case, right? Like, that is still like what, a month and a half off, right? I'm already getting my second corroded ticket next week. So by the time the new sanctuary is going to come out, then I'll have a bunch of leftover tickets. And you need 2 more? I mean, you need 2 weeks for 1 ticket, right? So 1 month. 1 month for 2 tickets, basically. If we have a month and a half left, and I'm gonna have enough to finish the 2 tickets for the potential like weapon save up, and then get 2 tickets for a potential bracelet craft, and then still have enough time to like have an additional ticket to transfer a piece of equipment. So it's fine. Like, either way, if I'm able to craft the corroded bracelets, I'm not going to be able to like transfer both at the same time, because number 1, I'm not going to have the mats, number 2, I'm not going to have the funds. So, you know, our transfers crafting are limited by season. If you mean the upcrafts, then yes, upcrafts are unlimited. Will I get damage boost on my god this season? That's the $1 million question. I'm not even fishing for damage with my weapon at this point. I'm just waiting to get everything else sorted before I even try. Because I know that shit is going to be a nightmare. Unitary Heroic 3 per season. Yes. But the upcrafts are unlimited. Like, regular inheritance is 20 per season. Gold to orange is 3 per season. Upcraft is unlimited. Well, I'm not rolling back anymore, so I guess we're good.
I failed in my duty.
I don't even know how many runs we did already. I mean, we're actually going like quite fast, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to run through all 35, but we should be able to run through most of them tonight. No. See, how many do we have left? I guess we did 9? Did we do 8, 9? I think 9. You want to see the beautiful DPS chart? I'm not sure about this one, but let's go with sure.
This world is mine and Taylor's. Be gone!
I'm curious to know what they will introduce beyond crafted hero gear. I'm assuming potential to boost the percent of PvE stats. I don't think they're going to introduce anything beyond that, to be honest. Like, even right now, like, Horned Dragon gear is completely overkill for anything we have in the game, right? So, we're eventually going to get Horned. And that's going to be like a small boost of power, and eventually they're just going to add a new tier, right? A new tier of gear.
The moment light reaches space, truth shall shatter.
I don't think crafted is going to get more power. Yeah. Well, at least we still have a stagger, I guess. Any minute now. There we go. I can tell you though that I don't know when it's going to happen, but crafted gear and PvE gear in general is eventually going to get... It's eventually not going to be the best in PvP. And I have a hunch that by the time the game reaches global, like the whole like running Horned Dragon gear in PvP is not going to be a thing anymore. Call it cope, but I have a feeling it's going to be coming sooner rather than later. Like, I think honestly the reason why it hasn't come yet, it's not so much that they're trying to make the situation, it's just that they don't know exactly what to do for it to like actually work, because it's just purely the scaling on orange gear versus yellow that is like really fucking everything up, especially with how low the eye level of PvP gear is.
Can you penetrate?
I mean, I still think that overall I still think that overall PvP gear should have 5 soul binds, not 4. And also the soul binds on PvP gear should be similar to PvP mana stones, where it gives PvP versions of the stats, but it gives like twice as many. You know what I mean? But like on the chest piece, instead of giving like damage boost plus 10%, it gives like PvP damage boost plus 20% or something. And then that on top of the additional soul bind. And like, I think that should already be enough to help a lot with the situation. I don't know if it would completely fix it, but I think it would help, yeah. finally. Surely no one is going to click accept before I get it, right? Nice. Love to see that. Time to craft horn. Hell yeah, that's my cue, dude. It's time. I do have to use these. Okay. Really? That swing put me in combat? That's crazy.
I spent too long within that mirror.
So yeah, we run everything, and then we have the big payoff at the end of the stream with all of the soulbind stones and everything. Surely, I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it a gamba on whether I get the damage boost on my chest or not. Yeah. We'll do that once we are through with these runs. I just want to get fucking good soul binds on my armor, dude, so I can start working on the damage boost on my weapon. Guaranteed for you? I don't know, man. You see my chest piece, right? I used 60 soul bind stones, and I didn't get damage boost. 60. I'm a bit desperate at this point, you know. Which means you used all the bad RNG? Yeah, surely. I mean, I can't complain, honestly. I've been getting, like, fairly lucky as of late on, like, a bunch of different stuff, so... I can't complain. It's just, damage boost is a little bit important, you know? That's, it's quite a large chunk of DPS I'm losing because of that. I mean, you could argue I could just, like, use my PvP chests meanwhile, but... Eh. So yeah, I also need to roll my head to be able to use it. But getting smite on the head is going to be such a fucking headache. That is a problem. But, I mean, I need to roll a bunch of stuff. I need to get Earth Grace, so on and so forth. Maybe percent. I think the headpiece can roll percent attack, right? I think it can. I don't remember. I think it can. I don't know why you have to do us like that, Sakura. That's fucked up. I mean, at least you're getting to put your daggers to use, right? So that counts for something. At Cape Pants, yeah, that makes sense. That checks out, yeah. God, when I think about the amount of money I'm gonna need to upgrade to my Ludra guard. Ugh. Jesus Christ, man. Before I can even, like, start enhancing the thing, I'm gonna have to spend 40 million just for the transfer and everything. Like, Jesus Christ, man. But that's why I'm probably going to focus on, like, all the minute stuff before I get to that. Yeah. Honestly, I've been thinking about just like finishing up my PvP set. Like just get everything to Diamond 5. And this way just like put my full focus to PvE after that.
In my duty.
Because like finishing the full Diamond 5 on my PvP set isn't gonna be that bad. It's like 4 pieces of gear that I need to upgrade, right? Like how much is that going to be? It's probably going to be within 100 mil just to finish everything up, right? If you craft horn, you save 20 million. Yeah, the math doesn't math, honestly. I'm still, even if I craft horn, I'm still gonna have to do the transfer anyways. So that doesn't even save me anything. Like, I don't actually save anything. I just saved the 10 million to convert the daggers into a guard. Like, that's the only thing I would save up, basically. How much does it cost to craft horned weapon now? 450? Already? I thought it was closer to like 300 right now, but... I mean, I guess the fluxes are pretty fucking expensive, right? So, yeah.
This world is mine and King's. Be gone!
Buying it for 500 was a steal? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think a bunch of people are just like crafting to try and get Splendent, and then just like selling the NQ for like a steal.
Like Rich's space. Truth shall shatter.
Like there's legit so many fucking whales that are just crafting these for fun, dude. It's a bit disgusting. And I hate how unresponsive that shit is sometimes. I mean, it should be fine. We're gonna get 2 reds, maybe. 1 red. There's actually so many wills that are just like buy mats and craft Horn Dragon shit just for fun, just to feel something. It's like... I'm surprised we didn't skip straight to illusions, actually. That is no bueno. Okay, well, 2 reds is fine as long as we don't fuck up more, right? Okay, we're good. Barely, but we're good.
Can you penetrate the illusion?
Yeah, the other one was killed too fast. Was the Chanta with Chanta with Sakura? That's a bit of a uneven match, we'll call it. You're all setting at the crafting cost. I think most of the weapons are still like above the minimum crafting cost, but yeah. Like there's so many whales that just like buy mats just to like craft for fun, or like just to fish for splendent, and then just offload the regular crafts, right? Can we improve on YouTube quality of stream to 1080p? I mean, I wish I could. It's just that the way I multi-stream to YouTube doesn't really allow me to do so. And if I wanted to go for a different like streaming angle, I don't know if my PC could handle streaming at high quality on like the two platforms at the same time. So I just kind of have to pick one. I mean, by all means, like if someone knows of a way that wouldn't like fry my PC to be playing such a high fidelity game on top of like streaming on two platforms in high definition at the same time on an ultra wide screen, then please tell me, but I haven't found a good compromise. So yeah, like if you want the high quality, you kind of have to come on Twitch, at least for now. Like I'll look to improve in the future, obviously. It's just that right now I can't really do so. Especially if I want to maintain the frame rate. Like if I streamed at 30 FPS, I might be able to do so. But if I want to keep streaming at 60, then yeah, no, there's no way. I don't know. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. It's not anyone's fault, right? It's just yeah. Like I did try for a while to improve the quality of YouTube, but for some reason I just can't the way I'm doing it. Yeah. Oh, nice sync. I have a possible solution. Just buy another PC. I mean, that is ultimately what I want to do, right? Like, if possible, I would like to invest into a streaming PC in the future. So I have the game running on one PC, and then I have another PC that just like handles multi-streaming, and then I would be able to do even more than two platforms, right? I would be able to do Twitch, YouTube, like Kick at the same time. But right now, it's not really. Right now, it's not in the card. Craft a whole PC. Shut the fuck up. What resolution are you streaming at? It's the 720p equivalent of my ultra wide. Like it's some weird resolution. I don't know how off the top of my head, but it's basically 720p. The 720p equivalent. And the thing is, because I'm streaming on ultra wide and there's a higher pixel count, it's hard to have the stream actually come out at a good quality on Twitch, because Twitch's bitrate is like lower than most platforms. So yeah, I have to make some sacrifices. Wait to new card and buy it. So I don't think a graphics card would help me too much. It's more of a it's more that the game is high fidelity to begin with, and it's pretty demanding on the PC. And streaming on every time you stream on a different platform, you have to re-encode basically. So yeah, I was gonna say stream at 936p instead of 1080p. The thing is, I can't even really do that because okay, if I stream at a higher resolution on Twitch, it's going to be very pixelated, and the reason why is again because of my ultra wide resolution, having a higher pixel count than the average like screen, right? And trying to stream at 1080p is like actually makes the stream like very blurry over 720 because of that. Just buy a normal monitor. Yeah, but that's the funny thing, right? I don't want to. Like, this is very comfortable. I like this resolution. And look, at the end of the day, right, I'm really shooting myself in the foot with the whole streaming thing, right? Because I don't have a webcam, which I know people tend to not, like, people tend to prefer a stream with a webcam, right? And I'm also streaming at a weird resolution that makes the stream come out like on the regular screen. If you watch me on a regular screen, you have like a black bars on the top and the bottom, right? Which isn't the best viewing experience, and I know that, but I really don't want to drop this ultra wide. The streaming problem looks like a you problem. That exactly. My solution is to lower your resolution on the assumption you're streaming. Ah, yeah. But yeah, now right now I'm streaming at 720. Yeah, I mean, I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining, that's all. Because on the flip side, people are also wondering why the quality is not great on YouTube. And part of the reason is because streaming settings on Twitch require you to stream at much lower quality for your stream to not look like absolute dog shit. Like, Twitch takes a lower bit rate, which means that streaming at high resolutions with high bit rate isn't possible on Twitch. And because I'm re-encoding using the same settings as on Twitch for YouTube, then that causes YouTube to be a lot inferior, like way inferior. You know, capture in a different resolution than the monitor? I can, but the problem is that it's going to cut off the game, right? I basically would be able to stream at a regular resolution, but I would have to cut off the game. Now I could cheat. Now that we are able to customize a HUD, I would technically be able to cheat by just like putting all of my HUD stuff within a regular like 1920 by 1080 resolution, right? And then just capture that segment of the screen. I would be able to do that. But when I started streaming, I was not able to do that, and I don't know. I mean, I guess you guys tell me, right? Like, would you rather I do that and stream it at a normal resolution for you guys? Or would you rather just like stick as is? Like, do you guys do you not mind the ultra wide, I guess? Is the big question. Because I mean, the ultra wide has some advantages, you know? It has some. Namely, like the chat and the VTuber thing and so on and so forth, like, doesn't really take space from the gameplay itself, right? Because it's basically off to the side where the ultra wide is. Recording is 16 by 9, but the game is still whatever. I mean, because the window it's a window capture, right? If I was to do that, it would just squish the game, right? Like, I would have to actually limit my canvas size and just like adjust the game to cut off the sides for it to work properly.
In my duty.
Would the ultra wide on 16 by 9 resolution fill the empty space with stuff? Yeah, okay. I have considered that, but it looks like shit. It looks like shit, and it also makes the stream hard to look at on mobile devices because it makes the gameplay like much smaller, right? So you can't really like tell, you can't really like see details. Because basically the black bars that you guys have, basically it would not change anything. Like, you guys will still see the same thing because like it would basically replace the black bars with like other shit. But the gameplay would remain the same size, right? So, and like on the other side of the coin, right? Like the ultra wide streaming, if you're looking at the stream on the phone, it actually fits a phone screen perfectly. If you're looking at it like sideways. Zooming game, yeah, that's what I was saying, right? I could just cut off the edges to fit in within a regular canvas. That is the other option that I was considering, but it wasn't possible before. Again, before the game because the game did not allow you to customize customize your UI, right? But now that we can, obviously I would be able to do that technically. It's just a question of whether it is worth doing or not. And ultimately, the answer to that doesn't even boil down to myself. It's a you guys thing. It's like, do you guys like the wider FOV, even though obviously you can't fit the stream like on a regular screen? It's like, what would you guys prefer type stuff, right? Currently with the offensive monitor and so on, can you be a normal person with 16:9? Nah. I mean, dude, I have a couple of 16:9 monitors on the side of my ultrawide, you know? But they're for other stuff like Discord and Twitch. They're not for gaming. Dude, here's the thing though, right? You guys, if you've never experienced playing on an MMO on an ultrawide, bro, you are missing the fuck out. The experience is so much better because you get to see so much shit. Like, I get to see more mechanics and more of the arena and more of everything at all time because of the ultrawide. It's great. Like, on modern MMOs, it's fucking great, dude. He has them, yeah. I mean, I used to have 3 16:9s, and then I was like, I want to see more. I mean, the ultrawide that I have is not even like that big. It's just like slightly bigger, which is my preferred, because honestly, the true like incurved ultrawides and shit, like it's too much. It's too much, right? Why? Okay, well, the game was not letting me use my dot for some reason. Use the flat screen while I was playing Iron 1. Yeah, okay. Iron 1 is a bit different because Iron 1 has this weird like built-in thing in the engine where it forces your game into a 16:9 resolution. So even if you have an ultrawide, it just fucks your FOV basically. So unless you use like third-party shit like Sugar Console, you can't really play on ultrawide on Iron 1 because it's actually detrimental. Like you see less with an ultrawide because of the way the game is programmed. I have a guy who would park 2 cars behind his main car just not to be lonely. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just a convenience thing, right? I just spend a lot of time at my PC, right? So I just want it to be like as convenient and pleasant as possible. This is the main thing. It's also like really good to work. And I'm out of power shards, holy shit. Like ultrawide is also like pretty nice to work. Like when I was doing video editing and stuff. Well, when I do video editing and stuff in general. Even when you draw, just having a larger like monitor to see shit on the side is less. It's just less cramped, you know? It's less claustrophobic. It's nice. Like bigger timeline, bigger canvas, bigger pizza, Papa John's. I mean, maybe I'll run a poll on Discord to see if people would prefer if I run the stream on a 16:9 situation. The webcam is never happening though. That is not happening. Yeah, I had a hunch. I have 16:9 4K OLED, that's holy grail for me. Yeah, that's pretty good too. I mean, to be honest, like the ultra that I have is like really fucking shitty. It's 60 FPS, 1080. It didn't cost more than a regular monitor, and that's the reason why I picked it up. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see more. But it was pretty cheap, so. $60 is enough for most MMOs, so you're okay with it? I do like 120. Like my 16:9 screens were 120, and I do like it. But with a game like this, I'm kind of not really able to run the game at more than 60. And because I'm streaming at 60 anyways, like it doesn't really matter to me to be reaching higher. So yeah, it's fine for this. More than fine. I mean, dude, on 9.1, on 9.1, people were obsessed in modding their client and shit to have like 400 FPS. Like, meanwhile, I was playing the game at like max graphic settings at a crunchy 43 FPS, you know? I didn't give a shit. Yes, obsessed. Exactly. Like the lemons. Okay, all the orbs and then heal them through damage to SG dominance. True. Okay, let me activate this one. There we go. Let me go take a quick lap of activation actually. Now that you mention it. Oh man, they just fucking disappeared. The boss heard me. There we go. Oh, here's one. He'll jump. Well, Sakura's fucking dead. Alright, come back to life, Sakura. You've got some more jumping to do. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, how many more kill counts do I have? 20. Okay. Man, this dungeon takes a bit, you know. It does take a while. Well, we're not gonna be able to run through all of them today. I don't think. We'd still be able to do like, I don't know, 9, 10 more, probably. Probably a bit less. Yeah, probably a bit less than that actually. And then we'll just like clean up on Saturday, I guess. Fucking Chenta, man, just holding down the E button from 20 meters. SMH. Friday, almost Friday, I have 0 Odil and 13 last bell skill counter. What else to do except farming the Abyss? I mean, it's just a matter of exactly what you're trying to do, right? Obviously, you can just like farm on ults to hit your 63 dungeon runs before hitting the diminishing return, right? And considering you probably are not crafting Odil on your ult, you're probably going to need like 2 ults to do so. And then beyond that, it's going to be like doing all of your seasonals, your weeklies, your battlegrounds, all of your contracts. And then yeah, farming the Abyss. Your sanctuaries as well.
Can you penetrate the illusion?
Okay, we actually skipped on this one. I mean, if anything, this group is efficient, you know.
I will never leave Dana's side!
No Fatal Stone so far today, though. I'm finally hitting a dry streak. It's been a while. I mean, I've been getting pretty lucky with Fatal Stones. I have so many in advance already. I'm good. How many UCLs do I have? 780. I guess I could already craft a few things. Yeah. I mean, as long as this group keeps going. Yeah, this Chanta is happy to have us, dude. Bro does not want to leave. You have 12 stones, let someone else have 1. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, even though I have a bit of a dry streak, like, I think I'm good. I haven't even bought the season one. As of now. Man, this weapon has damage boost. These are actually rolling with decent stats. Is Sakura trying to like reroll his stat in between each runs or something?
I've spent too long within that mirror.
Jesus Christ.
You will take my place!
Well, someone's dead. At least he didn't fear us with this one this time. That is well appreciated.
Finally, free!
Okay, how many of these can I make? 17. Yeah, I mean, we'll have like close to 30 rolls, I guess, by the end of this. I mean, surely within 30 I can fucking get damage boost, right? It's like a 4% chance to get it, right? Man, the headpiece though. I guess the question is, do I try to reroll the headpiece before I try to get damage boost on my weapon? I don't know. Like, the damage boost on the weapon would probably give me more overall, but God, rolling damage boost on... Oh. Rolling damage boost on an orange weapon is actually going to like claim my soul, dude. Can you tell I'm rolling damage boost in between runs? Yeah, I can tell. You're trying to get it on your weapon, right? Same as me. Shit sucks, man. Like after what happened on my gold weapon to roll damage boost, like I'm just fucking scared, dude. Genuinely. Like 400 rolls, dude. 4 fucking hundred. Like, it's already bad enough on a gold weapon. Like, on an orange weapon, I'm actually just gonna die in real life if I attempt that. Like, it's gonna be as expensive to roll damage boost than it would be to just craft a Horn Dragon weapon. Fuck that. I haven't seen a gold BOE in a dungeon in a while. I mean, let alone an orange. I've never seen an orange, but I don't think I've seen a gold BOE in a dungeon since running Urugugo on my ult, bro. Does this shit even happen still? Like, I feel like they just patched it out of the game. Or is the boss canceling every cast? Yeah. That's unfortunate. Imagine having non-mobile cast, dude. In the big 26, dude. That's cringe. I'm gonna sleep after this run. I'm half asleep. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I think we've like knocked out the bulk of it. We can just like spam on Saturday, I guess. If that's fine with you for the rest of them. How many runs do you have? I guess would be a good question to ask, because I'm assuming you probably run without us a bit. Like, how many boss kill tickets do you have?
This world is mine and takes. Be gone!
Oh, this one's actually quite healthy. I mean, we'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. I unfortunately did not speak a BOE into existence. As much as I believed in it, it did not happen. Ooh, 3 golds. I'll take that. I will be taking that. I need a decent amount of these. 18 boss. I think I have the same actually. Yeah, I have the same. So I guess I'll just like hold until Saturday. What is your combat power? It's not glorious, but 428. Yeah. My PvE set is like a bit all over the place. I got BO in our first run. You went without me? I think I did 2 runs. I mean, okay, I did 2 runs because I needed, I don't remember what it was. I needed to, oh yeah, right. I needed to get 1 gold weapon to finish the potential on my looter weapon. So I did 2 runs. You abandoned me. I did that like right after the server went up, yeah. Just to finish the... Just to finish the potential on this, you know? Get the 2.4. Because it looked like shit. And that was not sitting right with me. Alright, it's Gamba time, chat. Big Gamba. Big Gamba does not want you to hear about this. Okay, so 18 rerolls. Alright. Let me just remove that. There you go. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna open a prediction. Why the fuck not? See. Will I get damage boost within 18? Yes. No. You have 30 seconds. Choose wisely. I'm going to be rolling this line, so I don't need to move the rest of the stuff. I'll wait for the prediction to be over, and then we blast. All right, let me get some water. Meanwhile. It's actually pretty split up, huh? We've got a decent amount of believers. All right. Well, let's see, chat. So what's the percentage again? 2.8%. It's not even that bad, bro. Like, I've gotten status effect resist like 50 times already. I haven't seen damage boost. Yeah, 2.8 isn't terrible. It's like middle of the pack. All right. I've already sunk 60 rerolls into not getting damage boost, by the way. So let's do it. Heal block. X fucking D, dude. HP. Critical damage defense. Radiant benediction. Constitution. Emperor Noodle. I guess if I get Emperor Noodle's Grace, I would keep that and maybe roll over accuracy. Constitution again. Dex. Block. Brother, come on. Constitution. That's like the 4th Constitution, right? Block. 1 benediction. You have some sort of build progression video for Cleric? Not yet. Not yet. I've been meaning to at least make a bit of a build introduction for the stuff that I'm using, but I'm still hesitant on the details. So yeah. I don't have one just yet. Great. Well, that's the last one already. Dex. Okay, well, I think I got Dex 3 times and fucking Constitution 4 times, so... Not this time. Would you also want to have that? Yeah. I will probably eventually get to it, yeah, eventually. Well, that's an L, chat. That's an L. No. Sorry, believers. I believe too, but it wasn't in the cards quite today, unfortunately. I'll make those as well. I mean, okay, look, there's another possibility as well. Like, technically speaking, I could be crafting these for 6 mil. My god, 6 mil for 9 rolls, dude. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That's so much. Nah, I don't think that's worth it. I think it would be better for me to get Emperor Nord's Grace on all of my accessories first, quite frankly. Also, I need to upcraft this. Yeah, I need to upcraft this. It sucks. Running this shit sucks mega ass, man. Swear to God. Yeah. So this one I did it again. Fucking unethical. I mean, at least it's MP on the other slots there. Do I upcraft now? I mean, I do have the money to do it, I guess. I could do it. Oh yeah, also the U-Steel bolts. Hold on. Let me put that back up. 84. We always gamble, chat. This is always a gambling angle. I just need to get more than 8. Just fucking watch and learn. You always gamble, chat. Alright? Alright? I don't want to hear it. Oh my god, it's so unlucky. It never works. You always gamble, chat. Every gamblers quit before they hit big. Every time. Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, give me that attack increase. That's right. I'll go fish the other one as well. I can't quite get this one though. If you only gamble, go and craft Holland. Brother. What else? What else? Yeah, I mean, I guess I can upcraft. Yeah, let me go do that right now. Might as well, right? 13 is crazy. It was expected. Did I ever doubt? Did you ever hear me doubt that I was going to get mega glazed by the Gamba? Never. Alright, so what do I need? Necklace. Ebony. It's gonna be this one, right? So I need 8 rubies and one of these, right? What do you need for that? Can you only use that? Oh, you can use a coal, can't you? Yeah, you can use a coal as well. Oh yeah, you need a breath. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of these, right? It's Ebony, so it would be Chromide. Interesting. Interesting. I don't have one of these right now. I mean, I guess I'll just buy an artisan one. I mean, that's fine. It's like 2 mil, isn't it? Yeah. That's 1 mil, bro. That's nothing. Okay, the neck is 1 mil. 1 point. Well, that's 1 mil as well. It's about the same. Yeah. I think the neck is a bit cheaper though. Yeah. Yeah, whatever, man. That's a-okay for me. Okay, and I needed ruby. It's probably 600k each, if I had to guess. That's usually how it is. 5.7. Yeah, 577 is okay. I need 8. Full mill. Brother! What do you mean I have no space? I literally have 1 space. What are you talking about? Eight of them. 4, 8. And then I need to craft the scales. I mean, I already have the scales. That's 100%. Which one is it? I need that. Well, how much was it? 21? I'll just buy 25, whatever. I'm gonna be using these several times anyways. I guess we can Gamba and Splendent. Yeah. We might as well, right? Yeah, you know what? today's a gambling kind of day. Let me put up a Splendid Gamba. Because I mean, even if I don't proc, I'm just going to upcraft, right? But it's a free Gamba. Yeah. Alright. Will it proc? Yes. No. Alright, gamble away. You have 30 seconds. Bro, everyone is everyone is fucking betting against, dude. That's crazy. You guys are just hating because I got the U-Steel stuff going for me. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, so I'm gonna need to upcraft my neck. I think that's 2.5, right? And then it's 5 mil to upgrade Ebony. And then I guess I'll start upgrading to demonic. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna wait a bit before going full demonic though. Admittedly, I should probably be running Shugo games more often. Like stash up some Radiant Ordeal and just upcraft everything to demonic out the gate. But I mean, I'll be fine with just having Splendid Ebony for the time being. That's okay. I do need to upgrade my second ring as well, yeah. But I'll wait for the Odell situation to be a bit better, I guess. How is this craft not over, dude? Like, the only thing that sucks about upcrafting is that you lose the mana stones, and I actually have, like, decent mana stones on this neck, but I gotta do it eventually, right? Like, it's still going to be a net positive in terms of stats, so... Just roll mana stones like me? Yeah, surely. That's gonna happen for real for Ryan. I mean, okay. The mana stone roll that I have on this next piece, on this neck piece, isn't necessarily like amazing or anything. It's just that it's 4 gold rolls, so it just gives me a bunch of high level. Crafting system sucks time wise. Yeah. We need like batch crafting for all of these, for like consumables and all of these too. I've seen my mana stones are actually wild. I have to take a look at them. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, that's just the way of the gladiator. That's just the way it is. Need to change the UI while we can chat. Yeah, 100%. The fact that you can't do anything. Okay, dude. The fact that you can't craft while waiting to enter a dungeon is fucking stupid. The fact that you can't see chat, the fact that you can't check your other inventories and everything is like crazy to me. I don't know why that still isn't the case. Okay, I'm missing one. Okay, let me unequip that. I have to upcraft this beforehand, obviously. Isn't that the one? Yeah, that's the one, right? Am I missing something? Why can I not upcraft that? Oh, it's up there. XD, it's a different craft. Okay. Got it. I guess one of them uses a tradable version. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Alright. Alright, so just upgrade that. I do appreciate that they actually at least changed the UI to show that the field bar cannot build up anymore. Okay, so this is the one for the Gamba chat. This is the one you gambled for. So let's see if you're right. I'm saying it's gonna proc. Fuck you guys. I believe. Yeah, you're right. You were right to not believe. Yeah, I'm missing money for this. Alright. I mean, I should have Silentium to fill in though, right? I reckon. Yeah. Did anyone vote yes? I have no idea, and that is not my problem. I'm paying out now. No one voted yes. Actually, wait. One guy voted yes for 10 points. So, big payout. Hell yeah. There we go. Can you craft a red item with 100%? No, you cannot do that yet, unfortunately. That's the one thing missing. Yeah. The accessories, neck. Upcraft that. And then we call it 40-10, yeah. That's the best risk to reward ratio you've ever seen in your life, to be honest. Okay, well, I'll just put some temp mana stones on this because I will upgrade it again. So any decent attack roll I'm gonna take. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. That's good. And then I do have some soulbind stones I could use actually to try and get Emperor Lord's Grace on these. I mean, I might as well, right? I might as well. Let's see. Let me remove that. I have 28. I'm gonna reroll Healing Enhancement, I think. I don't really need the extra healing boost in PvE with the attack scaling anyways, so... Yeah, try to get Emperor Lord's Grace. That's 3%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ray of Concentration. Nope. Soul Benediction, that's the wrong one. How was did you do this craft? It's the Legion boat. Oh, well, there you go. That was easy. Nice. Yippee! I do still have to get it on this one, yeah. Yeah. I guess I can roll off the accuracy. Oh, this one already has grace. Hold on. Yeah, this one has grace. This one doesn't. There you go. Do I need the accuracy right now? Let me check my PvE accuracy actually. 1882 and... Yeah, I have too much accuracy actually. I can roll off the accuracy. That's fine. Let me do that. I mean, I'm probably going to roll off the accuracy on my armor eventually, but I mean 20 is not very significant anyways. Surely we can get it within 20. I mean 3.3% is pretty decent. Pretty good. Accuracy again. Gold Benediction, wrong one. I need the other Empyrean Lord. There we go. At least we're winning on these rolls, if anything. That's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much done with these, right? Yeah. Okay. I could roll off of my freedom for wisdom, but I think I'm gonna wait for Orange Bracelet to do that. Yeah. That being said, I could brute force. Okay, what do we think? what do we think about using the gold stones to try and force reroll orange? Like, it's probably better to upcraft the gold stones into orange stones, right? Even though it's quite expensive. It's probably just a waste to be spamming gold stones on this, right? I reckon. Oh, this dexterity line is pissing me. Dude, this stupid chess piece has eaten like how many? Like 80, 90 orange stones to not get damage boost? That's fucking insane. 10% to use a goal, 33% to gamble up, so definitely better to gamble if you're going to gamble. I mean, you don't have to gamble. There is a 100% guaranteed one now. Yeah. Yeah, this one is the Gamba. There's one for 700k key now that gives you 100%. I probably still 100% upgrade. Yeah, it's just a bit expensive to do so is the problem. That's the only thing. I mean, whatever. I'm not impatient. I can wait. I can wait. Okay. These I'm just going to stash for the time being because I'm gonna wait to see if I need transfer mat or inheritance or like potential stuff, right? So yeah, just stash them for now. Wasted 150 red sync on cloak, still no smite. Well, at least I have my this cape. This cape wasn't too bad. I'm gonna be honest. This cape I got off like pretty scot-free, right? So yeah, these gloves are fairly decent. Honestly, I just need Earth Grace on this. I haven't been able to get Earth Grace, but whatever. Like this one is okay. I still need a percent attack on it. I'm probably going to replace the accuracy for that eventually, but I mean I'm happy with that. This is okay. I'm missing Earth Grace, but I'm not going to roll. Like I got the smite on the headpiece when I got it, right? So that's why I'm using it. I'm not going to transfer. I'm not going to do anything. I'm trying to get. I'm just trying to get like smite or Earth Grace on this before I use it, basically. Lock it, by the way. This one, same thing. Like I just cannot fucking roll crit damage boost, and then faded came out. So now I'm just waited to get faded. Yeah, but like first and foremost, I need to roll damage boost on this. Like it's honestly a bit egregious that I don't have damage boost on this yet. If I'm gonna be honest, it's a bit upsetting. It's mildly upsetting. Yeah. Okay. Well, not too bad in general. Let me open that actually. I don't know why I haven't opened these yet. But yeah. I'm impatient. I can't wait. I don't want to wait. Yeah, I don't want to wait either. But like, dude, rolling orange gear is so fucking bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess surely Saturday when I get another batch, I'll finally be able to get it. Whatever. So I guess we're done with dungeons for the time being. What do I do until the end of the stream? Let me think for a second. Like I'm gonna be streaming for like, I don't know, at least 30 40 more minutes, right? So let me see. I mean, I haven't I was gonna say I haven't done my Abyss contracts yet, but the problem is I don't have the fucking Kina to buy the Abyss contracts anymore because I just upcrafted my shit. So look at my helm. Let's see. God damn. That's crazy. Like 20 taps? Man, why you gotta do me like this? I mean, I guess I can do some PvP, yeah. Just like end the night on a little bit of PvP. That's reasonable, right? His RG will suck on you. Well, that's the thing. He's going to be playing on NA. Where are you? That's a bit of an open-ended question, isn't it? I'm going to answer by I'm currently in France because I know that's not what you asked, but it's a lot funnier if I say that. All right. Let me go to the Abyss. But more seriously, like you're probably asking in-game. Like this is the Legion boat. You can rent a boat for 1 million Kina a month. That has your personal crafting benches and everything. So that's where I'm at. Give me your exact address and 10-digit grid coordinate. Sure, dude. I mean, that would be pretty funny to me to do, right? Like, I'm pretty specifically doing the whole like PNG tuber thing for like privacy and stuff. So like giving my address would be the ultimate troll. Also, chat. We officially have 4.1k in PvP, so I'm going to be able to update the stream title. Yippee! We are moving up in the world. Hell yeah. Ah, yes. Then on Defiance, my favorite. I love Gladiator. Gladiator is such a fair class right now. Another ether hold. Ah, yes. 15 seconds of stuns. Yo, can I play the game? Maybe? No? Alright. Yeah, Gladiator is fine. Gladiator is fine, guys. I got like 17 frames of gameplay in like 40 seconds. Honestly, that's pretty good. I would say that's pretty balanced. Ether Hold has a minus 50% cooldown specialization. I mean, the entire fucking stun kit is available within less than 10 seconds, which is funny because all of them stun you for 4 seconds. Also, that's a Zerg. Rudder. Man. Fuck this ledge. Yeah, this PvP session is looking great already. Honestly, outstanding performance. When this order is on all 4 seconds. I mean, it's Mockingblade and the dash one that are 4 seconds, right? I mean, either way, that's insane considering these are like either under 10 seconds or barely above 10 seconds. Why did they do Flightless Abyss? Because Flight PvP sucks balls. That is the biggest reason. Because Central Abyss used to be Flight PvP, and then people were like, yo, we don't like that. So they turned it into a Flightless map, which is a lot better. Like, this map is so much better, it's not even close. Ah, yes. Man, it's fucking 5 AM. Can you guys go to bed? Like, I'm paralyzed. This map on you will be great. Yeah. I hope we get more flightless maps, to be honest. Like, broadly speaking. I know it's not looking good right now, because U-Steel is a bunch of dipshits, to be honest, but it is what it is, right? I can probably fly from this one to the next one, right? Let me try to do that. Yeah. Just go to the good location. Well, quote-unquote good. Did the enemy swap on maintenance? Nah, it's still U-Steel, which is why... Like, PvP is going to suck balls for me until next week. And then next week we're getting the PvP balance patch and also a new matchmaking. So next week is going to be much better in general. How would Flight PvP look good? I mean, the problem with Flight PvP in this game is not the same as Iron 1, because Iron 1 is just like mechanically it just sucked. In this game, the Flight PvP is actually quite fluid, right? It's not clunky at all. The problem is purely a mechanical one, in the sense that you can't dash, so you don't have dodge rolls in flight. And also, people are just able to drop wings to disengage from fight. Like, these two points are the reason why Flight PvP sucks in this game. No dash and wing dropping. And I don't think the dash one, maybe they can fix it, right? They can just allow us to dash in the air, right? But the wing dropping thing, they're never going to be able to fix. So inherently, that's always going to be a problem. Which, funny enough, right? Ironically, underwater PvP is actually better than flight PvP because you can't drop wing underwater. So, if anything, give us an underwater map. Yo, give us air potions instead of flight potions, and make the PvP underwater. There you go. That would fix flight. The best way to fix flight is to make it underwater. Do dungeons still require a currency to open the chest at the end? Yeah, they do. I mean, ultimately, like, it's presented as a currency, but it's no different than just having, like, a lockout or dungeon entries, right? So, it's just a different way to present it, right? What I wish they removed was the boss kill count restriction, because I don't think the game needs that. But, you know. Works the same as IDs, yeah. Yeah, but that sucks. I mean, I think we have a reasonable amount of dungeons per week, right? So I think it's okay. Again, the only thing that sucks is this restriction on like being able to help other people, because they're trying really hard to like remove carry runs and stuff like that, right? So I wish that wasn't in the game, but yeah, for now it is. I'd rather have low drop rate and be allowed to do the content I enjoy. I mean, you're already able to run like between Transcendence and regular dungeons. It's like how many? It's like 60 plus dungeons a week. I think it's 28 and 35, right? So yeah, you're able to run 63 dungeons a week per character. Like, I think that's enough. There's other pieces of content, right? Because like the 8-man raid is different. It's a different cooldown. The solo content is on different cooldown. And then you have PvP. You have open world stuff in general, right? Like I think it's a reasonable amount of content, especially considering like the drop rates are fairly generous, and there's pity on everything. So yeah, good amount of dungeons. Yeah, I think it's fine. Again, I would tweak the system a bit. Like I want to remove the entry tickets on Sanctuary and the boss kill count tickets on general dungeons. Yeah, that is the two things I would like to see change for sure. I guess there's no Zergs back there, huh? You just have to get past the initial barrier of dog shit. Fairly generous in hard mode? Yeah, I would say so, yeah. I mean, in normal mode, it's not as good, but I would still say it's like okay. Like my ults have been able to fully gear themselves within dungeon like pretty fast, right? Like broadly speaking, I would say that the loot generosity in this game is like not a problem, personally. Bruh. I'm not gonna define that. Also, you're kinda not doing damage right now. A rumor about more stigma slots in the future, is that somewhat accurate, this Mesa? We already have an additional stigma slot. We have 5 stigmas now. And considering they opened the can of worm, I mean, it is possible that we'll add more in the future. So, good involved. I'm 5th class, whatever, man. You can remove Shock Fear? Yes. I mean, thankfully, you can remove Shock Fear and freeze, yeah. All of these people botting, is that what's going on? I mean, whatever, man. I'll take the points where I can get them. Whatever, man. I'm not above it. I'll be the first one to admit. If you're gonna be botting with the rank 1s, like, I will be killing you. I feel like there's a guy with this exact name that plays Gladiator. This is a real player. He doesn't do damage, but it is a real player. Yeah. Stopped the game after a few weeks, trying to catch up on the state of the game, see if I give it a shot on global. I mean, the game has changed a lot. Yeah, the game has changed quite a decent amount. If you dropped it on like the first few weeks, yeah, it's a completely different beast now, for sure. Brother, come back. I just want to talk. Not perfect, that's kind of impossible. Yeah. I mean, the game is still like rough around the edges on a couple of things, but like, man, when you compare the game to how it was like even just 2 months ago, it's kind of crazy what they've done, to be honest. Yeah, well, that's an Officer Chanta. The real enemy has arrived. Yeah, well, that's actually that's a full group. Yo, my bad. Yeah, that's the Zerg from earlier, actually. Good potential for global when fun for a while. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty confident that most of the problems that the game has right now are probably going to get ironed out by the time it reaches global. Like, based on the speed at which they've been modifying and fixing shit, I'm honestly fairly confident. Like, that's why I'm a bit upset at some of the stuff that is in the game right now, but it's, if something is obviously a problem, typically they will tackle it. So I'll let them cook for now. Yeah. The bitching will come later, for sure. What version more chances we get though? I mean, we're always going to get the all of the QL, right? Okay, well, he dispelled me. Yeah, that's an evasion guy. I'm probably not going to be able to do anything. Also, I forgot to drink tea, so that doesn't really help, does it? Yeah, well, that went better than expected. Little 5-star officer. The status effect resist help in PvE. It's not completely useless in PvE, but I wouldn't say that's necessarily something that you like go for, right? Yeah, well, let me pull that guy on the bridge. Brother. Okay. I mean, I'm never going to fight you next to mobs, brother. So, yeah. No, I'm good. I'm not fighting you next to your fucking HP banks. Like, that is... I know better, alright? I may be doing stupid shit. I'm not that stupid, though. Like, I'm through with the life leech stuff. Did they ever fix Mockingblade in PvP or still literally useless? Mockingblade is incredibly strong right now. They removed grabs from the list of CCs that Defiance and Survival Willpower resist, so it always lands. It always lands. So it does good damage. It pretty much always grabs. You never fall out of it. And it almost always knocks you down for 4 seconds at the end. I mean, if you've watched me fight against Gladiator, you would see, right? I'm getting like CC locks for like 15 seconds. Over and over and over. But yeah, like if your question is, do you still fall out of it? I have 100% status effect resists and I never fall out of it. Like some low-end gladiators, sometimes they don't land it, but against properly geared gladiator, I do always get hit by it. Always. Bro, I even get hit by it on my fucking Defiance, so... It's not like they reverted the change. It's not so much reverted the change as much as they removed grab as... they removed grab as one of the CC that is resisted by survival willpower. And because you get so much fucking CC chance, if you roll for CC chance on everything, the knockdown pretty much always lands. Yeah. But I will say that Gladiator's grab skill is the main... is honestly the only one that I've been worried about, though. Like, Chanter and Assassin, they do manage to land it, but not always. Not that they even fucking use it to begin with. Like, Assassin doesn't need to even remotely use it anyways, so... whatever. But yeah, Marking Blade always work. Always be able to have about 100% more resistance. Nah. Like, a lot of the melee classes have passives that increase their CC chance by a large amount. So even if you fully roll for status effect resist, like against like a gladiator or an assassin or something like that, like they very consistently stun you. Brother. Yeah, get slowed, idiot. And come back. Yeah. Yeah, like between the high base chance and the status effect chance and impact type chance that you roll on gear, as well as the passives, like classes like Gladiator and Assassin, they just never get resisted. Same with Templar. Like your stuns always stand. Your stuns always land in PvP as long as you have a little bit of it, right? Yeah, okay. Yes, paralyzed on my Defiance. Love to see that. Love to see that. I mean, CC right now is something that is one of the most problematic in PvP. Like the wealth of CC is very uneven. Like some classes have way too fucking much of it. Okay, well. Yeah, well, just a full group of people just camping the fucking entrance of this, I guess. TNL melee is fine, but Sork are simply shit because they don't hit their CCs. How I feel playing Sork. Sork right now doesn't really have CCs that have any impact, right? Like, admittedly, Sork is probably on the weaker end of the PvP spectrum because it doesn't really have anything going for it. So it's one of the things that, like, again, I keep repeating myself, right? But we have a big balance patch coming on the 22nd, and like, hopefully a lot of these problems are going to get addressed because the PvP meta shifted overnight because they patched the TTK and the damage formula for PvP to be completely different. So the fights are much longer now and much more reliant on CC and combos. So because of that, the classes who are like one-trick wonders with like damage, such as Sork, are really struggling right now. And the classes that have a lot of CCs, like Templar, Sin, and Gladiator, have risen to the top. So basically, it remains to be seen exactly what they're going to do with the balance patch. Hopefully, they're going to distribute the wealth a bit better and rebalance things around the new TTK. Soaking has plus 50 chance. Yeah, and Assassin has defense break that lowers your CC resist by like 40%. So like both of these classes are like impossible to resist CC wise. Let's give Sork Illusion Storm back and Arcane. Yeah, I do think within their current kit, if Polymorph and the Seal worked a bit better, it would already be significantly better. But obviously, if they had like an Ether Hold or something to work alongside Freeze for Defiance baiting, that would also be good, right? Again, it doesn't like need much. They just need to distribute the wealth a bit better when it comes to the distribution of CCs. Focus on skills that have CCs. No, not hunting it. Yeah. It's the same for like Cleric, right? Like Cleric has no CCs. The only thing that we have is a root. But because we don't have a single like passive that increases our CC chance, it never lands, right? So it's virtually useless. Like Cleric and Sork are very alike in that sense. The only thing is like, whereas Sork has a bit more DPS, Cleric has the ability to self-heals, right? So at least Cleric is able to like sustain a decent amount. Is this two fucking assassins? I guess. Man, are you really roaming with fucking Assassin Templar? Man, I wanted to glide. Man, Assassin Templar is vile though. Like, you're never going to be able to play the game against that. Also, they fucking dispelled me. Right, I hate the mobs and the scene you killed, yeah. They unionized, man. We live in a society. That's crazy. Okay, let me just like go on this ramp from here and check out the left side. Because the right side is pretty clearly ruined by these guys now. I'm not gonna be doing this for much longer anyways. I'm just doing this for fun. Like, honestly, I kinda don't really want to do much PvP this week because Steel is just a boring server to fight against. It's just like insane amount of Zergs 24/7. Like, there's nothing you can do. Berserk and Cleric resistance, one chance slow, yeah. Again, it's like with their balance pass, they need to redistribute the wealth of CCs a bit better, and they need to like calibrate them a bit better as well. Because it's just, I don't really have a problem with the fact that a class is able to CC lock me for like 10-15 seconds. I have a problem with the fact that that 10-15 second CC lock has a 10-second cooldown, so they can just keep doing it. Like, you saw the Gladiator earlier, right? Like, he stuns me, I get out of the stun, and half a frame later I'm stunned again. And I get like 1 second of playtime across a 40-second encounter. Like, that's not right, right? Like, they need to address that, and a lot of classes do that. Like, basically the trifecta of Gladiator, Assassin, Templar, they do that. They have too much CC in their kit, and the problem is that it's not just the CC. They also have like have a bunch of other shit, right? But they also have the CC, so okay, well. I guess there's fucking Zergs everywhere, huh? Seems fair to me? Nah, it really isn't. But again, it's fine, right? Like, you just PvP right now knowing that this is the case, and it is what it is. And you just hope for them to iterate on that, because they've been iterating on the rest, right? Like, it's okay. As long as they get it right before the game hits global, like, that's the most important thing. The fact that it's wacky right now, like, whatever, man. I'm already happy that they've been addressing PvP at all since the beginning of the game, because even though it's pretty bad right now because of the current balance of CCs and stuff like that, it's already like 50 million times better than what we used to have at the beginning of the game, right? So, yeah. As long as all classes and CC built on my phone to static chance. I mean, even then, right? Like, there needs to be a balance. I feel like a CC combo should be a reward for like baiting the defiance of someone. It shouldn't be something that you can just do over and over and over and over without thinking about, right? So freeze that one was so busted. Yeah. Like, it's much better right now. It's just that basically the problems that the PvP have right now are leftovers from when they tried to make the old TTK work, right? It's just overcorrection and overbuffing of certain things that were done in an attempt to make the old way work, but are not working with the new way. Iron 1 did that with their CC and remove shock, yeah. Like, Iron 1 had the right balance of it. But it's a bit different because Iron 1 had just a significantly wider range of skills, right? It just did, right? Yeah, it's the Glad from earlier. Hey, there's 50 people. Hey, it's a full group. No, I mean, we already know how that ends, right? No. Do you know anything about mouse macros officially allowed now? They're still not officially allowed. They just don't really have a way to ban them. And also, as long as you use like the quote-unquote common hardware, nothing is gonna happen to you. But they have mentioned in a recent interview that they want to bring up like this functionality. They want to bring it up to the same standards as the mouse macro. So this way everyone is on an even playing field, because like everyone's able to use it, right? Like that is their current approach right now. Rather than trying to enforce shit against like the official hardware, they want to bring the in-game functionalities on the same playing field, basically. Okay. Right. Well, I'm about to get zugged, so... This gladiator does fucking infinite damage, dude. Like, it's complete. He doesn't even have Zickles up, by the way. And I'm not even doing damage, but I'm completely unable to, like, keep up with him. Yeah. It's crazy. Was watching macro guides. Ryan said on live stream, mouse macro are allowed as long as it doesn't impact game economy. Yeah, I mean, basically, as long as you don't use it for botting, they're not going to do anything against you. But the approach that they have with it now is they just want to, again, bring the in-game functionalities to the same level, so everyone is on an even playing field. Yeah, so we'll see how they manage with that. You must have Giga Gear. Yeah, I mean, it's just Gladiator right now. Like, Gladiator is it's just fucking insane in PvP. What can you do? There's my overhead slam to spam it. Yeah. Overhead is the way. Are you gonna go regen on the mob, or are you an honorable gamer? Oh, I guess he's fighting to the end. This is what they wrote. Like the message that keep popping is basically what it says, right? Like if you use macro software to like bot, you're gonna get banned. Yes. Oh, dude, I love Ranger. Holy shit. Also, it's an evasion Ranger. That's even better. That adds to the fun. Hey, I'm paralyzed. You would think, right? Because it's 6 AM, it wouldn't be this busy, but you still just be like that. You still just be zugging. Couple macro guys released by Correnders this week. It's probably because they... Specifically what I'm talking about, right? They addressed that during the cafe interview thing they had a few days ago. Where they said that they can't really enforce it. So Koreans are probably like, okay, if you can't enforce it, then what, are you just gonna fucking use it then? That's usually how Koreans like react. Yeah. But then again, you never know what can happen, right? Like me personally, I'm not using anything. And if you are using anything, use it on your own, at your own risk, basically. Just don't be surprised if something happens to you, basically. If you use like anything third party. Like either way, it's not that deep, right? Like you're probably at a disadvantage because of ping anyways, right? So who cares? It also isn't that deep, yeah. I mean, you don't really need it. It's like, okay, it increases your DPS in PvE, but I don't know. The DPS checks are not that bad, and you're probably getting fucked by ping anyways, more so than you are, you know, macros. So in PvP it makes a difference, but you know, again, ping is fucking harder. Would recommend macro for health purposes. Yeah, I mean for weaving, I guess, but the in-game one is decent for that as well. Like the mouse macros are also to spam left click, right click, and also your E proc, right? Which the in-game thing doesn't provide. Like, it's pretty funny to me when I watch locals play with macro in this game. And just like these 3 buttons basically are like flashing 24/7 from just holding down a button. Like, whatever. Just fucking send it, right? Damn. A ranger that plays with the silence. That's crazy. I haven't seen that in a while. But yeah, obviously if you play like, especially the fast classes like Assassin, Ranger, like specifically these two, macros do make a like pretty massive difference for sure. Like the rate of fire on these classes is fucking insane. If you can maximize it with like low ping plus macro. I do wish they maybe slowed down like the animation canceling stuff, because it's a bit crazy because of it, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, again guys, the patch on the 22nd, ooh, the 22nd patch, ooh. Dude, I really hope it's gonna live up to the expectation, man. Like, the more I'm talking about this fucking patch, the more I'm like, I need to stop hyping this shit up, because when the balance patch ends up being the exact same that we've gotten so far, I'm gonna look like a moron. Yeah. I mean, whatever, man. This is my cope, and I'm writing it. But yeah, I'm really hoping just like very drastic class changes. But there's no telling. Yeah, I'll go check their spawn again, and then I think I'll be done. So what's this hype about the 22nd again? It's gonna be the patch that's gonna save the game, dude. You've heard it here first. Let me make a video, a short. Let me stream on Kick to talk about the 22nd patch. I'm going to sleep for now. Yeah, I'm just about done anyways. Just gonna do a quick look around at their spawn and call it a day. I need to finish making the emote, dude. Like when I came back home, I started working on a batch of emotes, and I need to finish those because before I go to bed. Yeah. Brother. Even though you guys are never using emotes, you know. I gotta make sure the people who bother to subscribe have something to show for it. I've been seeing Glads use new dash stigma. I haven't seen any. I've seen a couple. Like, I've seen a couple of Glads root me, so... Yeah. But not that many, admittedly. Please don't regen on the mobs. Please don't do it. I beg of you. I will get on my knees and beg. No, he did it. Man. Evasion ranger that self-regens. We're gonna be here a while. Yeah, unfortunately. This is the plans for the next 50 minutes. And I'm paralyzed. Alright. Well, here comes you still, at least. The rangers have life leech? Yes. They have a stigma that allows them to life leech. It's fun, isn't it? Yo, have I told you that I don't like life leech today, chat, yet? Because I don't like life leech. I'm gonna be honest. Bit of a controversial take, I know. I'll be the first one to say it. Okay, there's another ranger hitting me, though. Oh, it's not just a ranger now. And I'm paralyzed, alright. And I'm sealed. Brother. Yo, die. Thank you. I'm just gonna absolution this. Love this guy. The problem with this guy is I'm not going to be able to kill him while he's in mobs, so yeah. And I'm paralyzed. I'm probably dead on that, actually. Yeah, thanks for the stun, brother. I'm gonna get out of the mobs, because I don't stand a chance within the mobs. If you wanna fight me, dude, you're gonna have to come to me. Yeah, of course you're not. Of course you're not, because you know that you can't fucking do shit if you don't abuse a broken game mechanic. Yeah. It is what it is. Next matching will be better for us. I mean, it will be, right? It will be, because the way it works is it matches you based on like how you did with the previous matching, right? So we are getting fucked in the ass right now, which means that the next matching is going to be easy. That's usually how it is. Like last time we got matched against Usteel, we got like a dead server, like Kasaka or something. Gaming charge is too good? Yeah, for real, for real. For real, for real. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to stop. When's the ranking update? I just updated. Alright. Alright. Pretty decent matching for like 2-3 matching. Yeah. Like it's been fairly decent. Like either even or we've been winning. And like obviously it just sucks that we're getting the bad matching at the beginning of season 3, but I guess I'd rather have the bad matching now rather than after the PvP balance patch, because like when the PvP balance patch happens, I would prefer if I don't get my ass zugged every 5 seconds. Because like the thing with Usteels, right? Like the main problem is they basically, when you look at server data, they basically have twice the population that we have. So it's not even necessary that they're stronger, it's just that we are completely outmatched on numbers. So yeah, it is what it is. Against Stormguard now it's just a pain. Yeah. This is filled with 4k people. Yeah, basically the same as us then. But next season should be better. Next season should be better. I mean next season. Next pairing. But yeah, anyways, fellas, people of the internet, I'm gonna be done for today. So thank you for watching. Always a pleasure to stream for you guys. Make sure to follow the channel on both Twitch and YouTube if you haven't already. And make sure to jump on the Discord to be made aware of my whereabouts! !Discord. And I'm gonna be on break tomorrow because I'm gonna be busy. I will be back on Saturday for a full day stream though. Gonna be knocking out some more dungeons. I'm gonna be doing my battlegrounds on Saturday, and then I'll be knocking out dungeons, do a bit of PvP, so on and so forth. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll take a gander in case there's someone I can host, but I think at this time there's probably no one, right? Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna host the channel. I'm gonna be watching after this. You guys don't have to stay. I know it's gonna be a weird one, but yeah, no. That's the stream I'm gonna be watching while I'm doing the emotes. Yeah. 20 seconds is not good, I blame you. Yeah, for real, for real. It's all me, brother. Alright, GG's.
Dude, he pushed me. He can hit me, but I don't